Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I
have to do this to check. Yeah, it's working. Okay. It's working. Hi. You're with Scott. I'm Ganja Kid, I'm Grave Kid from Super Chuffer. That's Paimon. That's Chong Yun. Stood next to Don Cheng. What are we doing? It's Genshin Impact, but what are we doing? Right, today's a very...
uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer...
Shut up. Today's a very special stream.
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
They won't stop talking, will they? Today's a very special stream. What we're going to do... the doggy's following me. Now the doggy's... I haven't got anything in my pocket. The lights have come off. It's daytime. Look, leave me alone. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be buying all of the food. Well, all of the food. Paimon would like it. Yes, she would, wouldn't she? Paimon would like it. We're going to buy all the food in Teyvat. And that's all I'm going to try and do today. That's my stream for today. Buying all the food in Teyvat. So... I've started off by spending a little bit of resin on Mora. Hope we've got enough Mora. Don't know how much it's going to cost. Don't know where all the food is, necessarily. Don't know if I know where all the food is. Gonna hope that some of you turn up in chat to help me. But to begin, first things first, let's head back to Mondstadt. I mean, we've got to start with the basics, haven't we? This makes sense. You ready? Well, let's buy all the food in Mondstadt. Oh, Sucrose is there. Hello. Tell you what as well, while we're in Mondstadt, I'll just quickly show you. They've done the church up as well. They've done the statue. For the festival, you know. Look at the statue. Oh, it's all got... Look at the church. Oh, it's all got stuff around it. It's pretty. Isn't it? It's pretty. All flowers and flags and that. So that's nice. Right, watch out, you fucking knob. You could have moved. Coming down from up there. I am a god. Praying to the thousand. If you pray to the god of wisdom, you should. Yeah, they liked it. Give her a clap. Give her a nice clap.
General Mahamatra.
Was that the General Mahamatra? He said. Giving her a nice clap. Whee! And look, they've even put a nice bouquet on the front of the Fatui house, where those bad Fatui live. Nice bouquet on the front of that. Lovely mushrooms. Get off. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to buy all the food in Teyvat. Whee! You can't play as Paimon, but Paimon would love this. Who should we put on the team? Before we do this, who should we put on the team? Who should we have on the team? Right, my stream is rolling. I am rolling. Got the chat there. Got the obs there. It's a quiet Sunday one. I told everyone I wasn't even going to be on the stream. So... They don't know I'm even going to be here, so it might be a quiet stream. But I just can't get this off my mind. I just want to do it so bad. I want to go and buy all the food in Teyvat, or at least attempt it. Let's have Dea, she's new.
Time to get down to business.
Business, exactly. Who else is going to really want food? Saeed, like a nice bit of cheese, nom nom nom. Who else likes food that's in my list? She looks like the dango. She looks like the tricolour dango because of the colour on her hat. Because the hat. She reminds me of food. When I see her, I think of those... Dango milk. That's going to be on my shopping list, so I'll put you in. What? Who else likes a bit of food? Who's big on food? It's not Chi-Chi, is it? She's not big on food. Traveller represents Paimon. Paimon's all about the food. Klee's not about food. He's about books. You're about being the goddess of wisdom. You eat things, but run out of money and stuff. Funerals. I mean, she reminds me of onigiri because she makes those special onigiri. And Faruzan makes special cakes as well. So I think of food a bit when I see them. Wolf hooks. Valberries. Were you Valberries or was it Rosie was Valberries? I don't know if I've got anyone that's food related. Oh, the hot... Well, what am I saying? What am I saying? I'm sure you were screaming it in chat, weren't you? Your chuffers. Of course. I've got my chat popped out. I'm sure I'm just going to check my chat's working properly. Because, like, who could not be screaming that? It probably just there's no one here. Shh. Quiet stream Sunday. You should have been screaming it in chat. You should have been screaming it. Shouldn't you? Someone's going shopping.
Just sharpen my spear.
You don't need to spear for shopping. And one final... We could take Icy Boy. Recently I put him in my team and I really like him. And he could, like, keep everything cool for us while we're on the journeys. You know, keep everything nice and cool. So the food's all nice and fresh. Right, scratch that. He's the freezer. Anyone else food related? I'm going to go with him then.
Time for some training?
Okay, this is my food squad. Daya's new. Young Jin, I think of Django. Zhang Lincoln's the chef, and Chong Yun for keeping the food nice. So our first shop, Blanche.
The neighboring nation of...
Hi there. What have you got for sale? Now I am vegan, but I'm going to buy everything. That's the plan. So there's all the salt. That's gonna very salty. Don't need all of that. Quite a lot of pepper. Gonna buy all the onions. All of the milk. I don't want milk, but we're gonna pretend it's soy milk for our purposes. Vegan. Tomato. All of them. I hope I got enough money. Cabbages. I should have kept a track on how much money I'm spending. Someone else can do that. Potato. All the potatoes. Thank you. I should have just said all of it at the start. Can I have it all? All of it. Okay, all of it. That's been all of it. Sold out. She's a happy lady. Sold out of everything. Oh, can I come behind? Yeah, I suppose, because you're my best customer. What's all this stuff? Can I buy this? No, it's just for show. Just what about for sale? For show, for sale. What about a lemon? Can't I have a lemon? They're not lemons. They don't have to be lemons. Well, what about apples? Apples are apples, aren't they? Yep, apples are apples. But in the world of Mondstadt... Excuse me, I was talking to Blanche. What are you doing? I was talking to you. You can't push in the queue. You're pushing in the queue. What a rude... She's pushed in the queue. Anyway, look.
There are so many good bargains.
Quite important that you should know this. These are apples. Everyone knows they're apples. They say apples, yeah? They're not pears, they're Sunsetias. So... Just gonna have to think about that for a second, aren't you? Watch out, there's a good one. Watch out. We're all good, we're all good. Now that you've had a good think about Sunsetias, now you've back out the naughty corner. So they're Sunsetias, they're not pears, yeah? So it's not that everything has to be called the name of the thing that you think it is. Like, they're Valberries, they're Wolfhooks. Julienne chili, but it is a chili. It's confusing, isn't it? We've got apples, apples transfer from our Earth to Teyvat. Cabbages again. In Teyvat they've got cabbages. Tofu, they've got tofu. Lotus heads, they've got berries. I call them berries. Berries, they've got flour and rice, like we have. But they've got Harris fruit. I don't know if we have Harris fruit, or do we? They've got, like, wolfhooks. We don't have wolfhooks. Filomenos. And small lampgrass. So some of it's, like, made up, and some of it's the way we have it. So what I'm saying is... calm down. What I'm saying is you don't know that they're lemons. They could be like chemins or something, couldn't they? Even though they're apples, the Sunsetias are Sunsetia. Is Sunsetia a real thing? I don't know. Anyway, we bought all her food. What's next? Look, I'm worried about this. This is what I'm worried about. Do I have to buy all this food? Can I get food to go? This counts as food, doesn't it? I have to buy this as well. I don't want to buy any of this. I think this is going to run a bit of a cost. But let me see if we can. I've said we're going to do it, so I said we might as well start here. Let's do it. We'll do it, and then... yeah, okay, we will. Buying all the food. Ready? There's no point in going half measures. I'm vegan, I don't want to buy any of this stuff. But it counts as all the food, doesn't it? So, I was just going to buy all the food from the groceries. And not these shops. but now I'm doing it. It's happening. All the food in Teyvat. Ham, dirty ham, horrible. Sugar. What does the sugar do? Crab roe. Jam. They look very similar. Don't accidentally spread the crab roe on your muffins. Cheese. They're not vegan. We could pretend it's vegan cheese. We'll pretend it's because it's so expensive. It's a vegan alternative. No, look. Bacon. Again. Pig meat now. Sausage. Pig fat. Okay, I bought everything in the Good Hunter. Best customer, huh? Bet you never see it. Look at her little face over there, look. Looking at her over the counter.
There are so many
Look at her little
good
face.
bargains during the Wind Bloom Festival.
Very serious. Best customer ever.
I need to save money.
Can you move that meat out of the way of my face? Best customer ever I am. Right, forget it. Any other foods that I can buy in this town? Marjorie? No.
That is not of this world.
Catherine? No. Wagner? No. Not allowed to pick those flowers. Unique looking sunsettias. Stop flirting with him, he's got a missus. Yeah, I think we're done buying food here, aren't we? Unless anyone else comes into chat and explains, oh, you missed the ones in the secret food house. That's the food from here. Let's go on holidays. Whee! Okay, next place on holidays. We are going to Leeway Harbour. I mean, oh, can you also buy food? Ah, you can buy food. Wait. You can buy food in Chinsa Village, can't you? There's a tea. Someone's selling tea. Over here somewhere. I think. Oh, I'm going to have to think about this. Doesn't someone sell tea? Oh, because an old man selling tea. I want all the food, you see. I don't just want to do Leeway. Main thoroughfare. And all the food. Does this man sell food? I can steal food.
Tell another one, Uncle Gast.
Shut up. Hello there, youngster. And you are? Uncle Gast. I don't want to hear a story. I wanted to see if you had any food for sale, but instead I'll just investigate your barrow. Oop, look, a carrot fell in my bag. That's mine now. Right. Fuck. I know there's someone that makes tea. He's an old man and he does tea, and it's like a specific item that he sells. He only sells that. And he's around here somewhere. This is an old lady, Granny Rouge. Granny, I don't know what your name is. She lets me pick her bamboo while I'm here, like. Don't you, love? Let me have a little root around in your bamboo. There we go. Pick those. Chang the Ninth lives up the mountain. Where's the dude that sells the tea? Okay, he's on the list. We're going to leave him on the list. We're not going to get it first off because I can't remember who it is. Frozen Madness. Hello in chat. The one on the roadside tea house. There's an old man, isn't there, right? And he sells tea. What I want to do today is I just want to buy all of the food in Teyvat. So I've done Mondstadt, I think, because I bought in Mondstadt. I've done the Barbara shop. Barbara, she's called it's not Barbara shop, she's called Barbara, and she sells stuff, and I've done Good Hunter, so I bought all the food there. And then there's like an old man, and he's like got a little tea house, just sells a little bit of tea, isn't it? Somewhere around Chainsaw Village, the roadside tea house. I kind of recognise it as a name, I just don't know exactly where it is. I'm going to pop down to Wang Shu Inn and see if they'll sell me any food. Did I buy the food from the lady in the village? No. See, this is it. And what about wait, have I done... What about in Springvale as well? Do they have food there? They have food there. I'm going to go back to Springvale just quickly, because I don't want to get out of order, out of sync. Now I'm thinking they've got food in Springvale. This might get more difficult than I thought, considering I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going, north or south. I'm just going to pick up that fish by mistake. It swam in my dress. I didn't pick it up, it swam in my dress, so I couldn't help it. It went in my pocket. And the people I've got on my team are Dia, because she's new. Rah!
Let's get it on!
Don't fuck with me! And then I've got Yunjin, because her hair looks like the, that hat looks like the Django milk. And then Zhangling's a chef, and he can keep the food cold. So that's my squad for going shopping. Going shopping for all of the food. I can't help it, I have to go up here and get the mushroom. It's like a compulsion I have now. Collect those mushrooms. I can see the one up there. I don't want it. Don't need it. Leave it. Leave it. I don't need it. It's fine. I just still want to pick them up. There's a woman around here, isn't there, that does, like, cooking and shit. Where's she? Doesn't she have any food? If you know anyone that sells food, tell me in chat. Like, put the list, name them in chat. Maybe I should get a Wikipedia out. Got a cabbage then. Free food, if anything. Don't need to buy it. I'm getting it free. Isn't there a woman around here? Where is she? There she is up there. I'm always bringing her chicken legs. I always have to bring her chicken legs. There she is. Brooke.
Cooking with Philanimo mushroom.
Philanimo?
At most, they can
She said the name.
accept
Philanimo. I call them Philaminos, mate. Did the wondrous fragrance of my cooked meat draw another person? Can you buy... I just want to know, can you... Oh, you can. Right. All the steaks. I hate them. I'm vegan. Ugh, they made me feel sick. Chicken mushroom skewers. I'll put them in the bag. And northern smoked chicken. Chicken. That's 2 of those. Thank you very much. Brooke. Sold out. Ugh! Don't look. Run. Just run. It's a tradition where I'm from. When you finish the shopping, you have to swing your sword. Run. We're going to get in trouble now for you doing that. Have you seen him?
Ride
There's a
on
little,
wind and cloud alike.
little white, blue... He's wearing white clothes with a blue hat. Take off your hat. It's my hair. Put a hat on. They won't recognise you. Picking up berries. We don't need berries. We're going shopping for all the food in Mondstadt. Did I get the food from the chef at the station that's at the foot of Dragonspine? Nope. Right, that's next. You're my food guide. What I've done so far is Mondstadt. Just the 2 shops in Mondstadt. I don't know if you can get any from the Angel's Share. So I didn't, but just first of all, the 2 shops in Mondstadt, that's where I've started. Good Hunter and Barbara. So now we're going to this one. I'm having all of it. We're going to get every single piece of food out of all the shops. Everyone else is going to go hungry. And then they're going to be like, it's going to increase the cost of food, isn't it? Then I'm going to start cooking. Harris. Sweet Harris. Harris. Big portly Harris. Nice hot food. What have you got for me? Radish soup. Yes, we'll have that. No, mine now. Steaks again. I've already got except more expensive. So more expensive here than the other place. And jewellery soup. Thank you very much. 2 kinds of soup. So you only seem to have 1 cooking pot. So I don't know how you manage that. You shoot big chuffer. Big bag of... What's that? Is that potatoes? Ah, let me have the potatoes. They're just for show.
Some help here.
You want some help? What are you doing? You just spend all day just stood around posing. Get up the mountain. Hey, I've been up that mountain. Up, down, round and round the back. I haven't seen you up there. Busy, are you? Oh, I seen you. That boy's still looking for his daddy. So right, okay, so we've had that. I'm going up to Chinsa village again then. I know there's a T-man as well somewhere. I know there's a T-man. It's going to do my head in. He's got a little tea shop and you talk to him. It's around here somewhere. You talk to him, he's like, would you like to buy some nice tea? I'm like, yeah, I like nice tea. If anything, a bit of a fan of nice, not iced tea, but nice tea. Me spy. How you doing? What do you sell? Oh, I've never even had her recipes. Look at that. Never even talked to this woman. Never even talked to her. Been passed all the time. Chinsa stir fry. Look at you. Chinsa stir fry. A dish cooked over a roaring fire. They say it was originally just a rustic dish that everyone in Chinsa village knew how to make. But quite unexpectedly, its crispy and spicy dishes gained the recognition of people from elsewhere, and it thus began to spread throughout the Leeway region. Big favourite, Chinsa stir fry. Don't even know what's in it, me. Buying 2 of them. Tofu, we'll have that. 10 of them. Thank you, ma'am. That goes in the basket. Almonds. Yep, thanks. Big bag of nuts. Silk flowers, quite expensive, but I'll take them. And glazed lilies. These are very expensive. You can only buy 3 a month. I mean, I don't want to buy any. Do they count as food? Do we have to buy them? Fuck. I'm going to buy them because it's in the spirit of the thing that I'm doing, but that is very expensive. If anything, it's a rip-off. Wait, let me just check. Wait, we're going to leave them there for a minute. In my bag, how many glazed lilies have I got? I've got 278. I don't want to spend 50 grand on a glazed lily. If anything, I want to sell them to her. Don't I? I want to sell them back to her. Fucking 50 grand on a glazed lily. What, are you mad? What are you doing? Okay, we'll leave the glazed lilies then. They're not used in any recipes. They're not food. We'll leave them. But we know that we have to come back with our last bit of pocket change if we've still got any at the end. Because I think this might bankrupt me. Fucking hell, glazed lilies, missed by. Can he eat his ice lol? Yum yum.
I love how fresh
Yum, yum, yum,
the
yum,
air
yum.
is here.
So it's food related, isn't it? Ice lolly. Pick the chilies. They're free. Fucking glazed lilies over there. Now we know, don't we? Now we know what paid for that water wheel in that house. It's all very elaborate. Set another couple of glazed lilies, stick another water wheel on there. Now we know, don't we? Somebody's managed to... 50 grand for a glaze. Who's paying for that? Who's coming up here and paying you that for that? You're mad. You're loopy. Fruits. Glazed lilies. So the tea shop will have to wait. Okay, we've got on the list is tea shop and glazed lilies. The child's up here shelling them out. I've got 270 though, so if I ever get him, I'll have to like use it. But until then, I'm fine. I've been picking them up. You know when you go here? I've got 270. I've nearly got 300 because when you go here, they're around here, aren't they? Just 3 of them. That's nearly 100 grand just lying around here. 3 of them just around there. 100 grand. And then I'd come back here like almost every day, so I pick them up weekly or every 2 days or whatever they respawn. Glung glung glung. 275k. Is she mad? What's going on? It's really thrown me, that has. It's totally thrown me now, the price of those lilies there. Feels well off. Okay, we're going to Wang Shu Inn because I know there's food at Wang Shu Inn. There's got to be food at Wang Shu Inn. There's no way this place, with all the messing about with food that I've done. You know, I've been in and out of here messing about with food. Get out of the kitchen, he says. And then you're like, yeah, but I've got a quest. And he's like, alright, it's fine. What are you doing just sauntering on into the kitchen? I told you. Oh, sorry. How have things been going? That's not my question. My question is, can I buy food? No! This is not a shop. Unbelievable. Out of all the places I expected to be able to buy food, look. All the mushrooms, all the carrots, whatever they are. Bamboo. Great big things as big as your head. That's an actual fish's head. You got lavender melons, you've got... Look a bit like a wanger. Pots of stuff. Melons. All sorts. You've got loads of stuff. Little table where I can sit and have my dinner. Not selling me any food. Unbelievable. You think the path south of Wanghu passes by the roadshow? Okay. You think this path south here? There is a roadside tea house, yeah. You buy it from the manager. And there was also, okay, there are 2 tea houses that I can remember. There's one with a really old guy, and there's another one with 2, there's like a couple, and they're up on the top of a mountain somewhere. And then they're like, oh, we shouldn't have come here and made this tea house. And the guy's like, oh, I shouldn't have come here and made this tea house. Or is that in Inazuma? I can't remember. I thought I'd just be in and out of all the main... I'm a total idiot. I thought I would be in and out of all the main places. Like, just pop in, buy all the food, Inazuma next, pop in, buy all the food. Ah, watch out, that's the lift, it's going to hit me. I thought it was all very simple and quick. I didn't realise I was going to be going up all these little shops and places all along the way. That's thrown me now. Oh, buy from Oh, the manager at the inn. At the inn. I'm talking to the wrong guy. I want to talk to the main dude. Is he downstairs taking orders?
And cloud alike.
Oh, this woman, she with the cat on the... She's got the cat on the desk. Oh, you can buy here. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Oh, you see, I've never even bought anything from here. Almond tofu in the bag, 2 plates. Slop it straight in the bag. Matsusaki meat rolls. I would rather not because I'm vegan. But go on then, slop them straight in the bag, or with the other stuff. Yeah, all in the same bag. Joanne chili chicken in the same bag. Put it in. 2 of them. Noodles with mountain delicacies. I don't care. Just slop it in the bag. This looks interesting though, to be honest. It's gone in the bag now. Chicken mushroom skewer. 10. 10 of them. All in the bag. Recipe. Mine. 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 What's this now? Mushrooms that I can pick up off the floor. 10 of them in the bag, thank you. Butter. 10 of it. Yeah. Eat a stick of that pie on while you're waiting. A sausage. 10 of them. Silk flowers and violet grass. God, go on then. Go on. We're here now. I mean, why ever not? Why would I even care about spending £5 on violet grass? It's not like my chi-chi needs topping up, is it? Right, thanks for that. Finishing dough. Yeah. You want to offer promotion on my channel? How'd you block people? I don't want to click to reply. I want to do options. Come on, chat. I should be able to moderate my own chat, shouldn't I? I should be able to moderate my own chuffing. There you go. Timeout. Ban. Just straight banned. Sorry. No time for that today. You have copium that Bazu will use it. Ah! Just shouting at it now. I spent loads of money on food there. I need to know where the T-men are. Okay, T-men we're gonna scrape up at the end, and we've got 1 flowers as well. I think what I should do is I should go for the main ones that I'm sure of, and then we might have to go around because like other villages might have someone, mightn't they? Like, I'm sure there's someone that sells some sort of bun somewhere, some sort of bun. But I know for a fact, right? I want to go for the big ones, the big hits. Let's go for the big hits. This dude. Dongsheng. Dongsheng. Flop out your wares. Salt. I've already got 375. Let's make it 400. Pepper. Go on then. Oh, I can sneeze. Achoo. Onions. In the bag, mate. Milk. Tomatoes. 105. Why do they sell more tomatoes than 100? Seems weird, doesn't it? Potatoes, 105. I can buy... Not 100, 105. Wheat, 90. Didn't get so much wheat in this week. Rice, 90. Limited. Shrimp meat, ugh. Like little worms from the sea. Tofu. It's in the bag. Almonds. Don't look at this. It's in the bag. 7.9. I'm losing money now. Money going down, but we're okay. We're still... I think I brought like 1 million more for this, so... Thanks very much, Dongsheng. And I do also know, isn't it, that this dude sells like little foods. This is where it's going to start to get expensive. I'd like to buy a snack. You do like grilled tiger fish. Thanks. And the stir fry fillet. And then we know up and down this little road there's like 2 restaurants down here, aren't there? So maybe I need to go in the Angel Share as well and check that out. Because I know that one of these is going to sell something. Look. Chef Mao. Don't read the poster. I don't need to read the poster. Chef Mao. Ah, don't get angry. Chef Mao. Can I get food to go? Yeah, oh, you can get the eggs. All the eggs. The toast. Paimon likes that toast. Chicken and mushroom skewer. This is following a pattern now. Flour. 135 flour. That's the place to come for the flour. 405 sugar. I wish you didn't have quite as many as those because that's going to cost me a lot of money. 10. Oh, is that the cost of it? 405. Crab. I can buy crabs here. 10. Don't like them. Bamboo shoots. Oh, this is all very expensive for stuff that I find lying on the floor, I'm thinking. But, you know, buying all the foods available, that's the mission. Angel Share has drinks. Yes, we do want to count for those. Yes, we do. Good point. That's in the card shop, isn't it? No, it's not the card. Sorry, the cards is the cats. The Angel Share's up the road. So yeah, we do want to count that.
Try something new at the one Midwest.
Shut up, try something new. I've just bought everything off your menu. It's kind of insulting in a way. Ugh! Now we've got new stuff on the menu. What do you mean? I've just bought everything. Does she sell anything? Look, street food vendor. Big footed, yeah. I'm not talking to you and your little beard. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this lady. Thank you. Sue Ernang. Sue Erniang. Sue. Just Sue. Just Sue. Oh, she does. Oh my god, she does. She sells chop suey. I have 2 of them. And the Mora meat as well. Fucking Mora meat. That's them. Oh, I'm going to be full by the end of this. And I think that's it for that street, isn't it? There's 2. I mean, where does... is this when...
Try something new at the
Jiangling
restaurant.
works? Isn't this where Jiangling works? That is, isn't it? There's not another restaurant, is there? No. Reishu, shut up. She don't work up here as well, does she? No, there's nowhere else down here. And this old lady just sells toys. And this is... oh, look, wait. What's this? Tie. A porcelain bottle. He's not going to sell them. This is the worst shop ever. Did the fisherman sell anything? Okay, good call. Oh, I've tried in there. Oh, that's disgusting. I've jumped in there and that's where they empty out their toilet. I thought they might sell some stuff around here, but this is a storyteller. These are fishmongers, look. Having a drink. Ah, I've fallen in the toilet again. Fucking horrible in my boots now. I'm going to have to go and wash my boots. Hang on. Ooh, trod on her head. With those dirty boots. Shitty boots on your head. And then just going to plop my boots in. Splush like that. Give them a bit of a wash. That's better. Splosh. Okay. Right then. We're shopping. I've come shopping. Some of these, I remember I've come here and bought some stuff as part of a mission. Maybe I have to wait till the daytime because there's not really many. Oh, I tell you where, there are other people. There are other people under this thing, aren't there? Wait. Where are they? They're under there and over there, aren't they? The choffers. I've come over here. Wait. Three restaurants in Leeway. Where's the other one? I bought one off them. One down there. And is it... do I have to go into this one? Or is it up here where we have tea? Sometimes we have tea with, Hu Tao up this way somewhere, don't we? Look, there's a tea house. These two going... this is a... stop it. I can't go in the tea house. Huh. This one's a tea house.
The nightlife here is so...
That's fine. You're just listening in, are you, with your brush?
Nice
Sweep that up. Ha! Fucking look, it's on fire. She don't like that. Ah, she's on fire. Ah, my brush. Oh no. Ha! Sweep that up, you chuffer. Merchants, fortune tellers, antiques. This is a restaurant over here though, somewhere. I've been for dinner here. This is the waitress. She can. Oh my god, she also sells food. Unbelievable. I didn't think she would. I thought this was just a fool's errand, but no. This is an expensive one, look. Noodles. Shrimp balls. Expensive. Full moon egg. Never even heard of it. One of Leeway's traditional snacks. The egg has been beaten into the flour to form a dough, and the shrimp and fish have been diced, minced, and packaged into the shape of a teacup. What? I'm confused. Before being garnished with whole shrimp and steamed in a pot. The resulting design is that of clouds embracing the moon. Hello, Ian Wood. Little raccoon there in your thing. Xinyan kiosk, third round knockout, and another. Oh my god, there's more. There's more. Wait. If you know them, put them in chat, but I've got to get to them as well. So look at that. That was a really expensive, that crab. That was really expensive. Now I'm down to 600,000 more. So sorry, if I lose out on money, I'm gonna have to go and spend my resin and grind money. We're gonna have to grind money if we have to. You know, if we have to, because that place was really fucking expensive. What's the other one then? Knockout something. I know this place is down. I'm gonna go down by the water where I know where I'm going. The other should be the next door to the last one. Right, I can't wait. I'll go back. They're not. Are they upstairs?
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Shut up about that. I am the Adventurers Guild. I am the Adventurers Guild. This one. The Leeway. The Leeway.
Pavilion. Best
It's a pavilion. food to go. Oh my god. Look at all these recipes I'm getting. Stone Harbour delicacies. What are these? They increase my crit rate, so that's good. It's a wok fried vegetarian food. Yes, finally. Something that's on my menu. More vegan food. This restores stamina, so they're just absolutely useless. Throw them in the bin. But we'll buy them. Cured pork dry hot pot. Very expensive. I don't want to eat it. But very expensive. And Tianshu meat. I've seen that kicking around before. That's been a gift to me. So expensive. Thank you. Ugh, disgusting. Ugh, you have that. Get all those plates now and just scrape them onto a big pile there and just stand here going, ugh, ugh. And then when people come to their table for their night in the restaurant, you'll be out here going, ugh, no, it's fine, they're nice in there, ugh. Like that. How'd you like that? I can't help it, but I've got to go over here and get these flowers. I can't help it. I must come here for the flowers. What? This isn't where I thought I would be. Get these instead. Lotus heads. See, they're free. I've just been buying them in the shops and see they're free. And I picked up a fish then. I mean, not very vegan to be taking the fish out of the ornamental duck pond, but... never mind. Free. No one seems to care either. Everyone's engaged in their business. This is a shop that sells stuff, so I might as well fucking waste my money in here as well then, yeah? Swearing now. Herbalist guy. It's never Chi-Chi, it's always the herbalist guy. Go on then. I'll bite. If I end up not having enough money, and this is how much money I'm not enough by, then you'll know it's this, but I'm buying all the flowers now as well, because... Hey, big spender. Oh, this is even a recipe. Oh, I've had it before. Okay. Thank you. Went and bought a load of herbs from the herb shop. So, have I brought everyone in Leeway now? Or is there something else? Oh, no, wait. There's the river. There's down by the sea. And then, let's see if I've done everyone in Leeway. Because there's some little stands here. I don't know if these actually sell food or not. I don't know if they're real people. Like, they look like market stalls, don't they? But they're not non-interactable.
Race you!
Nope. But underneath the dock, there is some real shit down here. For sure. This dude. Apples. What do I ever not want to buy an apple? Fine. Sunsetias, fish. This is the worst shop ever, man. Star Conch is useless to me. Thanks. I know this game a little bit, but I did need some help from Frozen Madness. Have I bought everything in Leeway? If anyone knows, like, I know a bit, but I don't know enough. I do need some help. We can always come back, can't we? But at the moment, I think I've done everyone in Leeway. The Xin Yang kiosk, third round knockout. Have I done... Did I do them as well? Did I do them all? We want to make sure we buy all the food in Teyvat. I used to buy all the chicken and mushroom skewers every day. Because I've been vegan, like in my real life, I'd like to be vegan here as well. So I tended not to eat any of the meat products or cook them. But sometimes, occasionally, because you get them free in quests and stuff, they're just in my inventory. I just eat them sometimes. But in general terms, I've not been using the foods that are not vegan. Oh! It's going to give me something. A Shivada Jade fragment. One Shivada Jade. That was worth it. Fucking dickhead. So that seems, in my opinion, that's everything in Leeway. But I might be wrong. Guest house waitress? Please no. She's got very nice shoes and socks on, but I'm not able to ask her to sell me any food, so that's fine. Bit concerned that I haven't got everyone. Oh, you were talking to Frozen. That's fine. You talk to each other in chat. Oh, that's fine. You talk to each other. Frozen knows the game. I'm assuming, because they knew all the... If they didn't know, then they're a good guesser. Because they know a lot of places here that I don't know. Or I didn't think of initially. I do know them. I do know them. I've been there. I've been there for my dinner with Hu Tao and Zhongli as well. Been there for my dinner with Zhongli. So that tea house was not open for business. Race you. You just sell stones. Ugh. Okay. So we've got 2 tea houses on the list that we've still not hit. And we've got that one woman selling flowers that's very expensive. I think I've exhausted Leeway Harbour, I think. So I'm going to move on to the next place of interest, which is going to be in Azuma, isn't it? Like, there's not loads of different places here either, I'm hoping. I'm thinking it's just like straight up. Oh, look, they're marked on the map here as well, aren't they? So I should be able to see if anyone else has got... No, it's only the one set of shops is marked on the map. That's not fair, is it? Because when you're in Leeway... the map is not all speckled with... Look, all the restaurants are not marked. So that's a bit weird.
Is there time for a quick snack?
No, we're buying all the food in the world. No time for a snack. Of course there's time for a snack. Eat the food that we buy. First shop. I want to buy all your things. She's heard about me already in advance. She's stocked the shelves double. It's usually a special offer day today, 2 for 1. But because we heard you were coming, we're selling twice as much produce for 5 times the price. Tomatoes, 105 more. Cabbages, 105 more. Cost of living crisis. Wheat. What am I going to do with it all? All the rice. The shrimp meat looks like little worms from the sea. Tofu. This is the same as the other shop, really. Naku weed sets it apart. I don't even want them. Might as well. Alright, that's you. Exhausted of all your wares. We will change character while we're here. Hello. Hello. And... yeah. Catherine opposite the... There's a few places around here for food, aren't there, actually? There's the Dango milk chap. You can actually buy his Dango milk. There's the skewers. Fisherman's toast. Fish to go on your fisherman's toast. Crabs to go on your fisherman's toast. Seagrass, which I didn't realise you could eat. Lavender melons, which I've never had any use for. Radishes, which now I've got a character that throws at you as an offensive weapon. Sausages. Bacon, horrible pig meat, flour, already got like that, and sugar. 10 of those at 400 a piece. Sold out. You've had the best day of your damn life, haven't you? That's your restaurant, never been, everything's sold out. Best day of your damn chuffing, best day of your, I'll sing you a song as well if you want, top it right off. These two are left scratching their head. I wish we'd chosen our dinner before you got in.
Restaurant?
Yeah.
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
That other place isn't worth mentioning, no, but you're going to have to go there because this place is sold out. So if I were you, I'd get there quick before I arrive. Ha. And then up here, look, Dango milk. Inazuma's got no shops outside the main city. I hope, bloody so. Bloody hope so. Dango milk, I've got to buy these, 2 of these. Ugh, ugh. They're horrible. There's only 2 of them. Lacquerware, she doesn't actually sell me anything. Adventurer. Up there is like... Oh, we'll have to check it out. I think up here is clothes and a bathhouse there, yeah? Clothes. And that's the Stones people, so that's no good. But I know that there's a tea house down here. Look, here's a gourmet. A food critic. I bring her food. And then she gives me things. Now she gave me an egg roll. Falling in the water. So look, people sell things over here, but there's no one here. There's a food vendor here. I don't want to talk about it, mate. I just want to know if you sell things. I don't drink alcohol. Here's some onigiri. Just give me some free onigiri. I can cook. I don't want to... Okay, he doesn't sell things. That's fair enough. And then the famous tea house, isn't there? There's the researcher, Tang Wen. Tang Wen. Tang Wen. About 3 o'clock. It's a famous tea house. They always accost me on the way in. They're like, hey, welcome to the tea house. And I'm like, it's me. Here we are. What do you want at the tea house? Can I have some foods or teas or anything? There's a fisherman that sells outside of Ritu. Okay, I'll have to go and have a look there. Fuck. The tea house. Is the dog going to sell me anything? No. This is a tea house with no tea. So we're alright with that. There's a stand that sells pizza down the road from the tea house. Damn it! This way up the road. Or the other way. Probably the other way. I have to get everything. At the moment we've got 2 tea houses we're not sure of. And those flowers that are just really expensive. Pizza. I don't remember ever getting a pizza. But no, there is, isn't there? There is. I remember having a pizza. I do. Is it this one? What are you doing? You're publishing. The blacksmith. There's the detective. Who's this over here? This is a restaurant. I think this is pizza, isn't it? This is pizza, look. Pizza. Rice cake, soup and pizza. I hope this is the one that you mean. Otherwise I've got to buy more pizzas than this, but this is pizza. It's going well. The other way. I'm just checking. I think that was the other way that you meant, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're doing okay here. They're the fireworks. You never know with these people. They might be selling all sorts of little bits and bobs down here somewhere. Some little woman might be selling some little cakes or something. But they've got a cooking pot there.
It's safe and
They're casting rice. He's got a cooking pot. I think we're okay, aren't we? I think we're okay there. We've exhausted these ones, I think. We'll check on the internet as well. I'll check. Once I've been around everything in my brain, I'll check on the internet and see that I've been there. But you also said Rutu. What flavour? So always chocolate. If I'm drinking it straight out of the bottle, always chocolate. Don't know which one I'm drinking now, and which one's the old one. So that's a bit of an issue. Proper issue, actually, isn't it? Drinking it. One of them's been on the desk for 2 days, and one of them's the one I'm drinking. Can't tell. International Trade Association, yeah. Yeah. About you. You sell things, don't you? I don't want to play cards, no. Okay. Sailing Breeze. One of these people, I'm sure one of these people sells stuff. Liquor. Dandelion seeds. I'm not spending money on that. I'm not. That's too much. They're not foods. And they are ridiculously expensive coming free out of the ground. I'm not buying them.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
Minerals. What? No, I don't have to buy the minerals. They're not foods. Store owner taking store name suggestions. Oh, I've got to buy the eel meat. I don't have to buy the pearls or the hourglasses. I think that's fine. A fisherman might be down by here by the docks, mightn't they?
And step.
No, I want to be able to find them. No, not find them. I'm taking that lavender melon, that's mine. You never know when you might want an extra one after you've bought all the lavender melons in the game. Inspector. Run away. Inspector, I don't even know her. I don't know where the fisherman is. I don't list as well. Two tea people and a fisherman. Or is it further down here? Not you. Camera? We're having a chat with this guy. It's going on a bit, to be honest. I'm telling him about the islands. He's telling me about all the stuff. He knows loads of stuff. It's got nothing to do with food. So, Paimon, can you push him in the sea and stop him talking to me now? I can't stop this conversation. It just keeps going. Like, there's no way to stop it. It just keeps going. Huge load, like, wall of text. Wow. Oh, it's because it's part of a quest. That was handy. Look at those fish. Ooh. There's a fisherman. There's a fisherman when you need one. There we go. Fish. What would you expect? Crabs. Shouldn't be. I expected that as well, to be honest. Could see that coming. And sea Ganoderma. What is that? I don't want to eat that. No one wants to eat that. You idiot. It's something you brought up in your net. You just thought you'd get an extra bit, a few pence out of me. Well, you did, didn't you, you lucky bugger? Here is a photographic opportunity, which I have not taken yet, despite having obviously uncovered the thing. So, weird. No premiums attached to it, but there we go. Lovely stuff. Look at this lovely place. It's lovely. Oh, visit if you like.
Observe.
Sheep brill. So, on the main islands, we have covered it. What about Cujo encampment round here, Tartazuna? I don't think there is there? Didn't know the last story in Rutu is unlocked after doing Raiden's character story. Maybe it is. I don't know. Can't remember which shops I've been to and what I haven't. I just, in my brain, I know there's a tea man. Sounds like lemon tea or something. Thought to myself, don't forget him. And then, there is a village here, isn't there? There's no village here, it's all electric, everyone's on electric fire. This place, Tartazuna, was all like problems. The encampment, I don't think they've got anything. I'll have to ask the encampment, I'll have to check the encampment. And then we'll check the village. Now, in most games, it's just the people by the cooking pot, isn't it? But in Genshin Impact, there's a few more people. As we've just seen, there's a few more little cheeky ones. But my guess would be if I go to where the cooking pot is, they're all really serious here. They're all on guard, look. Everyone's on duty. Ooh, everyone's on duty. They're all very, very straightforwardly on... Oh, here's the cooking pot. No? No one wants to sell me anything by the cooking pot? Well, that's that then, yeah. There they go, look, they're doing the training. Look, here we go. Oots! Oots! Show them how to do it, look. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. You keep it up. 2, 3. And 1, 2. You're slacking. You're slacking. So that was the Kedra encampment. I don't remember there being anything down here. This is a beach of blood and death, so that's not going to have any shops on it. The Serpent's Head, all electric, fire, no shops. The Sagamomia Shrine, like I said, this has got a village, so we'll have to come and look through the village. How much are the glazed lilies? Really expensive, like 500,000. I think, I'm not very good with numbers. Like when it's got lots of zeros, I start to lose track. You know, it's like there's several zeros on it, so it could be thousands, or it could be hundreds of thousands, or it could be millions. But there's lots, so I go like 1, 2, 3 lots. It's like there's too many zeros for me to keep an eye on it. Hello. Look, she's got nice purple clothes. I've got my purple clothes.
I hope he'll come back soon.
Yeah? Do you want to have your photo taken? We both got purple clothes on. Or is it a bit weird taking your photo with kids? Let's just have a photo taken. Look, there you go. Purple clothes. Put that in the album. Right, the village. Investigate. Found a radish. Fell in my pocket. That's mine now. There must be someone in this village selling... Look, there's a fishmonger thing. But there's no fishmonger. You must be out catching the fish. Merchant. You're a merchant. Reasonable prices. Milk. Thought you would. Thought you'd have some food for me, you chuffer. It's funny, isn't it? You don't really need this merchant in the game. Like, you've already seen how much damn money I've spent going around these other places that exist. By the time you get here, try to find that store you bought from in Rita and find a store saying yeah, the dandelion seeds, we just ignored them, didn't we? That they were expensive. Like, I could go... If there's any other places I've missed, we'll have to go back. We will check like a Wikipedia, I suppose. But this shop seems unnecessary. That merchant, like, there's enough wheat and tomatoes in the game. She doesn't need to exist. I bought what she has had to offer. I assume that's it for this village. I mean, villages need a merchant, don't they? They need someone by the cooking pot. But it seemed a bit excessive, that did. What's that? Oh, free cabbage. Momoko's here doing her shopping. That's the village, really, isn't it? Just a little strip of nothing. So I'm going to guess we've exhausted it. Knowing this game, when I check on the Wikipedia, I'll be back round in a minute because I'll have missed everything. But that's that. I'm saying that's that from Inazuma there. I'm saying it is. I think it is. Who else sells food? I'm not thinking there's any specialities. There might be someone on that island where we go for the parties. Amaniki Island, they might have some... Let's just check while I'm here. Where is it? It's up this way, isn't it? We go here for parties, and there's all these samurai here who want to attack me, but I'm not in the mood for a Barney. I just want to go to the party aisle. Alright, everyone.
It's my lucky day.
It's your lucky day. It is your lucky day, because I'm not in the mood for a Barney. Otherwise, you'd have got your hat knocked off, mate. Amaniki... I call it Amaniki Island. I don't care. I see these things written down, then I have to make them up in my brain, and I don't know if I'm right or not. But I know that we come here for parties. Hello. And vendors. Look, vendor. Masks. I don't want to buy a mask. Do I? Right, he's not happy. Up here, this chuffer food vendor. So if anyone's going to sell me food, it's this chuffer. Right. Says Festival Sacks, would you like to try... This hasn't got an option for buying food. Bit weird. This is my market stall. Look, this is my place. Get your melons. Come and get your melons. There's no one here. Stand this side of this, sell someone a pancake. There's no one here. I just get your melons. I could just sell a melon. Come and get your melons. Just sell one. Then I'm off. What are these? Don't know. There's some crabs. They're really expensive. I've been buying them. And then I might just, because I'm here, I might just go and get that flour. Ah! Uh-oh. Didn't expect that. I only came for the flour, you chuffers. Now you've got yourself melted.
A touch of frost.
Nice and spicy. Your
Frost probably didn't help. Are they not dead?
Boba, get them.
Have that.
Look alive.
Thanks. Thanks very much. I'm going to say, hello Cleo. What level's my deer? Is it deer or dare? Let's have a poll in chat. Deer or dare? I always say deer, but I think it's dare, and then I say dare and I think it's deer. Oh, she have a stretch. She is at level 58 of 60. The mailed flower is actually a nice sword. I like that. She's actually rocking that at the moment, but we're really giving her the archaic because it's my best weapon. It's the highest ranking level up, best weapon, and the colours suit her, really. They do. So she's on that. She's looking badass. The artifacts are the Crimson Witch set that we were going to give to Hu Tao. Just chuck them on her. When we've got enough good ones, we'll put them on Hu Tao properly. And then we'll give the ones that Hu Tao's got to her. We'll just swap them over. So at least they've both got... Look, she's got some. They're not like ranked up. They're not good, but she's got some on there. She's getting there, isn't she? Yeah, talents are due for a level. So I should really, today, I should really be in the domain. Going for these things to level. I should really be in that domain, shouldn't I? Praxis. That's what I should be doing. But instead, I'm spending all my time... spending all my mora on all the food. Today's episode is buying all of the food in Genshin Impact. Buying all the food. So, and she's in the squad now, actually. Like, I should say this. She's getting there. Doesn't mean that she's actually useful in the squad. I can rock her. She can not hit completely as hard as everyone else, but I can rock her. She can go in the lineup. I see her more as a supportive role, because she does this. It's area of effect, isn't it? So then you switch over, you do your stuff, and then when you switch back to her special, she does pow, 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 and then area of effect. So like, I see her as more of a supportive role anyway, so I think she's quite happily in the squad. At the moment, I've chosen my squad just based on the fact we're going food shopping, so she's new. Yunjin's hair looks like the Django milk. She's a chef. He keeps everything cold and eats an ice lolly, so that's my food crew. Just choosing the characters based on their association with food. Next, okay, I think we've done all the places there. What we're looking for is there's two rooms somewhere in Leeway that I haven't shopped at. 2 tea rooms that I haven't shopped at. Next place that I'm sure has food, yeah, is Gandhara Village, isn't it? Probably Vimra Village as well. Probably Port Ormos as well. Oh god, they're all going to have food, aren't they? I'm going to have to end up doing some resin on the ley lines. I did have 10,000, 100,000 loads of Mora. I did come into this with a plan. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. Whee. I did come into it with a plan, you know. But I didn't know how much it was all going to cost. Thought it can't be more than $1 million. This is our first port of call. The Master Chef. It's got to be, hasn't it? The Master Chef. Mushroom Hodgepodge, 2. Delicious Pita Pockets, 2. Spice, don't really want it. 540 a go, 10 of them. Oh. Raw meat. I'll take the Rukadevata mushrooms. I will take those. Don't need them anymore, but I will take them. The bird's eggs, 10 of them. The fowl, horrible fowl. Dirty, rotting meat in my bag now. Horrible old dead animals in my bag. Thanks. Thanks for your cooperation. This is a vendor, Farbod. So, is he going to sell me anything? I'm talking to him about mushrooms. I don't... He gave me 4 mushrooms, so he's the worst vendor in the world, isn't he? Because he's not making any money.
Mushrooms do I need to sell? I can finally buy a property in town.
I don't think anyone else sells stuff, do they? That's a ranger, they're not selling stuff. It's having a rest. Travelling merchant? Nope. I think it's it, isn't it? There's just one... We'll check on the Wikipedia in a minute, I'll check. But I think it's just one here. I don't want to mistakenly... You know, I want to complete the challenge, which I've set myself to buy all the food. Card challenge? No. Food, mate. Food challenge. What's your name? Yeah, go on.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Yeah, but what's your name?
For the next interview, I think I'll start
Yeah?
with these questions.
That's my name. What is? And what?
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged.
The
World
rainforest is
be-
the best place to live.
I always forget.
Have that run though, because like they're not going to like that. Researcher, mercenary. Have you got any foods up here? Forest watcher. Nope. Thanks anyway. Okay, off to town. Sumeru City it is. There is definitely a restaurant here. This is going to run us up a pretty penny, I can tell you. Let's go in the restaurant first then. I wonder if this dude actually sells stuff. I've never asked him. He's not even talking to me, look. Hello? He's not even talking to me. It's like he hasn't woken up. Weird. I'll ask you. He's talking to himself. Let's go in here and buy some of these rock cakes. Lambad. That's your name. And don't you pretend it's not. Oh, recipes. I haven't been in here for that. Or maybe I have, and I just didn't want to buy the meat stew and the meat balls. Very, very meat-based. Here's fish rolls. 10 fish rolls. My bag's going to stink. More eggs. Slop them in the bag. Chicken mushroom skewers. I've got 40 of them now. 50 of them now. Shawarma wrap. Fisherman's toast as well. There's the cakes. I only came in for these. Flour. Alright. How many of those have I got now? I've got 42 sausages. This is taking it to 52. I've got fit for a vegan. I've got an awful large quantity of bacon there. More of this. Do you know what? There's not a variety in the shops. It's a bit weird actually now I'm doing it. I'm seeing that there's not much variety. But this is fine. I'll have all the star shrooms as well. Might as well. I'm here. And glabrous beans. They're different. We don't see many of them. Look at my money now. 15k. Oh god. 150,000. I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out of monies. I better cook all this food up into food and sell it. I'm going to run out of monies. This is bad. What am I going to do with no monies? Who else has got food for me? Not Catherine. This guy doesn't, but I'm just going to steal some of the things out of his shop, so don't worry about it. Look, they just fell in my pocket, alright. That's, don't say anything, don't, just act like nothing happened. That sword just fell in my bag, okay? Nobody noticed. This is a goods, general goods. Is that generally food or not? Yes. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Now I'm starting to regret doing this. I didn't think how much peppers I was going to, like, onions, how much milk. I didn't think there was going to be 2 shops here, frankly. Trying to skimp on the tomatoes, were you? No, okay, I'll buy the other 6. I'll buy all of them. Buying all of the food in Teyvat. Potatoes, wheat. Wheat. It's always in stock. Rice, lots of that. Tofu, I've already got 500. Let's put some more on the stack. Shrimp meat, taking us well over 500 shrimpies. Little worms of the sea. Special offer from that shop, thank God, because that was expensive. You don't get any food from in there, do you? Jewellery and stuff. Wonder about over here, what are you? A message board? No, I want to talk to the woman. Can I go in? It's a tea shop, isn't it? A cafe. You'd think they've got food in the cafe. They're going to have to. Just on general principle. Students, researchers, a veteran from the Corps of 30. Here's the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager. A good cup of coffee will keep me energised. Oh my god. At least I'm buying the recipes. because they're good. I'm going to want them. Baklava. 124.50 for 2 baklava. Very expensive now. This is the top posh nosh. Candied coconut purchase. Parasidi. I can't even afford the pudding. I've run out. I've spent so much more. I can now not afford the pudding. Oh, I'll come back here for coffee beans and pudding. Unbelievable. Is there a reward for getting all the food? No, I just, you know, it's just been playing on my mind. I just want to go around and buy all the food. Just been playing on my mind. Got to come back into the cafe in a minute. But first, have I got any condensed resin in my bag? How much resin? What have I done? I need to go to... Oh, no. Shit. I knew this was going to be costly. I didn't know it was going to cost $1 million. So we spent like nearly... I think I had about $1 million. I should have checked at the start exactly how much I had, but I think it was $1 million. So now what I need to do is break some fragile resin. Turn it into... This is the really bad... I haven't got enough more to do that. Oh no! Oh no! That's actually the worst thing that could have been happening. I suppose I can still do the ley line. I just can't... I can't condense it, so I just have to go half run at the ley. Basically, instead of getting double bubble for my ley line, I just get normal run at it. I'm just so used to spending condensed resin, it feels like I'm getting half now. Should I change my characters? Yes, really, you should, but, like, I don't care. We'll still smash these dudes up. Even with Yunjin, who is not ranked up whatsoever, and Dea, who is new. These are just going to be mushrooms, so what can they do to me? Bongo Head and his mates. Look. Fuck you, Bongo Head. What are you going to do to me? You're a giant mushroom. If anything, you're going to...
Swift and merciful.
Just die.
Submit for judgment.
Stupid mushroom. Crystallize. Can you do me a shield then? Rob?
Your grand finale.
There you go.
One with my blade.
While I smash Bongo Head up. Yeah. Stupid mushroom. Serve you right.
Get it on.
Having chitin cell walls. Stinky mushrooms, go back to where you came from. With your chitin cell walls. Ah. I mean, this is not my best killing squad, they're just people who like food. But they can still kick.
Attack!
Mushrooms out, can't they? It's appropriate actually, isn't it, mushrooms? To the... Oh, hello. Big angry mushroom now, big chicken mushroom. Big chicken mushrooms come out.
You asked for it.
Now who's come out? Big chicken mushroom. So have that, you chopper.
Nice and spiky.
Forth my blade.
Shouldn't have come out, should you?
Observe.
Observe? It's not very threatening. Hit the big chicken mushroom for all you've got.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
From whence you came. Go on, and Yunjin can do her one as well. Go on then, go on, you do your one as well.
Strike is one.
There you go, strike as one. Original resin. God, it's rubbish. Yeah, go on then. And that gives me some more so I can go back now. And then I can condense the rest of the resin. She buffs auto attacks. Ah, sorry, yeah. I wasn't watching enough. Use her first and then use Dea. Okay. I've just got an accidental squad on because they like food. Who else likes food? I mean, Paimon's always about food, isn't she? But like, out of the people I've got to choose from, do you think there's anyone else that likes food more than these three? One of them's a chef. He's eating an ice lolly and he keeps food cold because he's like, you know, she looks like Django Milk. Dea's Dea, obviously she's on the squad today, but I wonder if there's anyone else that is in anything to do with food, do you think? than that you can think of. I don't know which chocolate soy milk. Yunjin does look like that. Yeah, she does. She it's not a mistake, is it? I thought it was deliberate. She looks like those little sweets. She looks like Django milk. In fact, I might call her Django milk from now on, so I don't remember her name. Wash out, doggy. Oosh! Ah, bang. So I had to get a refill on the drink. This stream's going on a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, what am I here to do now? I'm here to... What? Have I not got any homunculi? I bet I've not got any of these I bet I've not got any of these little things. I think this is the problem. Or, there's a limit to how much you can condense in a day, isn't there? And I may have hit that limit already, messing about earlier on. Uh-oh. I can't condense any more resin. Ooh. That makes it infinitely more difficult. Well, exponentially more difficult, I suppose. Bit of a chuffer. It just makes it a bit of a chuffer. Watch out, piggies. These are my Sunsetias now. And hello. Oh, good show.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Unleash. You ain't messing around.
Watch out, she got killed.
Messed.
We're in trouble now. We're in trouble now. Where have they gone even?
Forth, my blade.
There's no way they're going to beat me, yeah? I've got shields. I've got this chuckle can do some of that. I've got this chuckle. But it might be a bit of a grind.
A touch of frost.
Stop fucking around. There you go, they've got on their backs now. Oh my god, look!
Thank you.
Shit. It surprised me, I've got so many revival items. Look. Wait, no, they're getting killed. No, I want to just look at my revival items. Damn it. I said there's no way I can lose. Wait. I can eat loads of food, can't I? I can eat loads of food. I bought all the food. Look at it all in my inventory. They're all the revival items. I forgot. Oh dear. Very good. Very funnis. Very funnis. You and your funny jokes. Very funnis. Attack. Watch out.
Get them.
A touch of frost.
I want to just kill these. I at least want to kill
Submit
these, don't
for
I?
judgment.
Even if I've got the rubbish squad.
Barely a scratch.
Shit.
Nice and spicy.
How am I not killing these? Come on. Chong Yun.
One with my blade.
You've got to do a bit of damage for us, son. Can't just get your head knocked in all the time. Got his head knocked in there again.
Get them.
There we go. And I got a purple, that was good. Is there still one left? Yeah, he's over there. Chuff off, you chuffer. Messing me about. Oh no.
Out of the frying pan, into
After
Ow.
all that training.
I'm still gonna win. I'm still gonna win, you bad chuffer. Oh, I'll tell you what's the problem. She's got a problem. She's got... There's two more of them. I'm not gonna win now, am I? Should I try? She hasn't got the proper weapon, I've just realised. And I can't change it in... during the game, during the combat. Shit. I might win. I could win.
Nice and spicy.
It's possible to win. I'm only doing like little damage with her. But what I could do is I could resurrect Chongyun in 10 seconds. So I've just got to... Oh. Okay. Don't often die in this game, but there we go. There was a death. Got myself a little bit in over my head. One of the things what I was talking about, I can go back there and carry on, can I? Look. Probably won't. What I was talking about was that... It's got out of my head now. Oh yeah, her weapon, look. Check this out. So I was looking through the weapons the other day, and we'd given her Dragon Spine Spear, Dragon Spear, Dragonspane. We'd given it to Hu Tao, haven't we? But then I realised I pulled one the other day, but it's down at level 1. So I just put it in her hands to look at her, to say, like, look, there she is, she's got her spear back. We can each... Or maybe I don't want two the same. I don't know, so I haven't levelled it yet. So she's got fighting with a level 1 weapon. And I've got her out there in the field, fighting with a level 1 attack 41. So, sort of hampered at the start there. Let's go back and spend the money we've got on coffee and... We've still got Port Ormos to do as well, and I bet there's somewhere to buy food in the desert. And then if we've got to do some fighting, we'll go out and we'll do fighting, and I'll do it with a better team for fighting that will win more. You don't know what we've had to do to come and buy this coffee, love. You don't know what we've just been through to buy this coffee, love. This better be the best damn coffee. Hello. Pusper Cafe. Seen me again. Let's have your pudding. Let's have 2 of those nice fine puddings. Thank you. We're back on top. Coffee beans. All of them. Thank you. Bye-bye. There's nothing else in here, is there? Millionaire self-proclaimed. What? Oh, self-proclaimed, yeah. Freelancer. Just people. They're just people. Leave them alone. I think that's it for Sumeru City, isn't it? They have the library's no good to me. What about down there? There might be some. Oh, there might be some down here as well, mightn't there? He's got a little cooking pot. He's a farmer. Right, Marlo. If you're feeling sick, I'll tell you what. You want to go out? You're right just there? You can be just there for a bit. I'll tell you what, we went on the woods walk today. Went to the woods with the dog. And as we got back to the gates, he had this thing, it was about this long. I think it was this animal skin or something. I don't know what, it was about this long. It was halfway in his mouth, eating it. I had to pull, I got half it out and then it split, broke him into pieces. And he had the bit that he had and I had the bit that oh. So, if you feel sick, Mark, that's because you've been eating things you found in the woods. Sumeru. Oh yeah, it's like tropical paradise in Sumeru. I have to have the farmer selling rugs. What you do? A farmer selling rugs? Just leave me out of it. What about anyone around here? I'm just looking for anyone selling things. Look at these. Paradisias. I bet they're expensive. Picked. Gone. Herb farmer. Got my prized paradisias growing out the back. Oh, hello. What about your son? A fisherman. I'm not really bothered. I just wanted to see if you had anything to sell other than paradisias, which you don't have any to sell anymore because I've just stolen them. Mahamatata. She's a matter. Oh, carrots. What can I do for you? Nothing. Matata. What's the matata with you? I'd have thought there'd be more merchants up Treasure Street up here, look, but there's not. This one doesn't want to sell anything, look, she's fed up with it. She's had enough today. She's just absolutely fed up with it. Shop closed, look, closed. She stands like that when she's closed. You have to wait about 20 minutes for it to open. She'll turn around. Right. I'm going to say we've done it here because I don't want to have to spend more than I need to, but I will check the wiki, and if it turns out there's more, I will come back, yeah? Well, off the top of my head, I can't think of any other restaurants and places. There's the tea house, the coffee house, the restaurant, the shop. I've got a feeling someone sells some sort of nice desserts, but maybe it's that coffee house that I was thinking of. Alright, Barmac. You're right, Barmac. Oh, Barmac. Good old Barmac. Alright. Barmac. Alright.
Illegal trade is strictly prohibited here.
Eggy.
Interested in joining the Light Novel Society?
No. Okay, I'm happy that we've done this area. Good. Oh, what about in the... Oh, wait as well. Well, we've done this guy, haven't we? We've done him. We've done you, haven't we? What about in the bazaar? And yeah, we've done you. What about in the bazaar, though? Forgot about the bazaar. The Grand Bazaar. What? Oh, don't story mode me.
Iron's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
That's surprisingly apt. It's like the game knows what I'm doing.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
This wasn't on our list, was it? We're buying every item of food in the game.
We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Is this Dea's story mode, maybe?
Hello there. Oh, it's been
Dunyazad.
quite a while.
Hello, Dunyazad. You're alright up and about now, aren't you?
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
This must be her story quest.
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends.
Give her a kiss.
The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time.
Okay.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago.
Look,
My
we need
parents
to
were
skip this now
delighted.
because I'm not doing the story
That
quest
sounds
now.
like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job...
You can stay for...
We're not doing that now. We're trying to buy all the
She
food.
said they'll treat you to the best dishes.
But wait. There are so many places I still haven't...
I'm sorry, my
They're
lady.
doing a lot of talking.
I know.
I can't do anything about
Ever
it.
since you... Have you been delaying...
It's kind of annoying me.
Nah.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other,
I don't
you
want
know.
to do this now, but we're doing it. It's like
Wouldn't
forced.
pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
I'm trying to get out of this cutscene so I can go and buy all the food. Oh, look at that though. Look at that. That's a big. That's a thumbnail. Put me bigger. Put me bigger. Let's make me bigger for the thumbnail. Oh, turn me off. I want to be on here for the thumbnail. I'm too big now. If anything, I'm too big. There you go. That was perfect thumbnail fodder. Perfect. She's in our team, you know, Dia. She is. She's in my team.
Oh, looks like Dunyazad was onto something.
As soon as she was in the game first, I was like, she can go in my team. Then I was like, I can't believe she's not a playable character. And then she was a playable character. Now she's in my
Too
team.
perceptive, my lady.
Streamer luck.
Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. No, mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world.
tough.
Where Mora
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though.
Nope.
We're still...
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya?
What's happening?
All right, I'll share what I know.
They're going somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm still with
let's
them.
talk here. Just
we're talking-
try
we're
not
talking
to draw
here.
any extra attention.
Please stop,
As you may
though.
already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and
Right,
my
good.
brigade is...
Good.
However,
You're the
Deshret's
Eremites.
relics. Judging from the name, they must really
Oh,
look
I
up
want to
to...
enjoy this in my own time,
You got
thank
it.
you.
Oh, you...
Deshret's
Not right
relics
now.
on
Deshret's
any other
relics.
day.
The con?
I think it means...
Okay.
Anyway, the real issue is that...
Her father.
What now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety.
I won't go into details, my lady.
Violent incidents. Her
Hundreds.
father.
Yep. The scenes tend
Her
to
father
be quite
leads these
gruesome,
baddies.
too. Not only have they targeted merchant carriers...
That's
They're like
beyond
pirates.
terrible.
I don't know how Deshret's relic sees it. All I do know is that if I don't do something about them,
She's got to
then
basically
even
go and
my
fight her
brigade or the
father's
people.
tribe
I just
of
wish I knew
bounty
what's driven him to do this.
killers.
Yeah. How can your father do such
Got
terrible...
it.
I don't know.
That's setting the...
I mean, if he
All
was
right,
even
got it.
remote, he was loud. Of course, the other.
Sounds like an...
What about
She
your
doesn't like her
mother?
dad.
Unfortunately,
She doesn't know her mom.
it's all right, my lady. He told me that he'd say, but the problem, they were tales of
Sounds like you're...
more or less. He seemed to think even the toys. It was only much.
Please.
Interesting guy.
Fucking loads of talking, isn't
Yeah,
there?
I've always found him pretty child until I grew
just
up.
wanna buy all the
and
food.
looting. No one in the brigade. Did they really?
I think I can understand.
Yeah.
There's no
but
way to get out of
Don't
this.
worry, my lady.
Unless I
It's
turn the
all
game off
water
and
under
on.
the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind.
got
for
it, I
good.
got it.
I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings. Yeah, I told.
I see.
It is.
That may be true.
Well,
What should
Let's
we
go and fight
do?
them then, come on.
huh?
But we're not doing it
she's
now.
Super
I'm inclined to agree. I'll wait for news from you in the city.
Got it.
All right, then let's get.
Rebat. They're off to Caravan Rebat. Got it. That's happening, but it's not happening now. I'm not doing it now. I'm doing that next week. Ugh, you chuffer. What I'm doing now is buying all the food in the game. So, what about this blanket shop owner? She's not going to sell food, is she? Bye. She'll sell blankets, probably. Blankets. I'm up there. I got up there somehow. You're doing your dance. Never-ending dance. Very popular. This is food over here, isn't it? He doesn't sell it though. He like describes what it is. Talks about the Mahamatra, but he won't sell me anything, which is fine. I don't, you know, if you don't want to, if I don't want me to. Oh, this one's got stuff to buy. What? Like a big cake? That's mine. And biryani. We talked about that. That's in the bag. Now I've run out of money again. Shit. Right, we're going money quest. And then we've got to come back to the bazaar. It's just how it is. I don't make the rules. We can't even condense resin. I'm going for the easy one. Like, those story mode things are pretty cool when you know what you're getting into and it's story mode. I didn't want it to just suddenly start then, so... But if you do want to just sit there and like chill and watch the story go past and occasionally do something, and you've got your head screwed on that you're going to do that, and that's what you're going to do, that's okay. Oh shit, we're going to have fights. We're going to have fights. Right, forget about who's good for food. Now it's who's good for fighting. Who's good for fighting.
Chivalry will never die. Let's go. Time is against us.
Sorry, little Frozy boy.
I'm here.
We'll keep daring because she's new. Who's good for fighting? Oh no, we're going to fall off. We're not going to make it. We're going to fall off. I've got food that can do my stamina though. It doesn't matter. Food that can do your stamina is the most rubbish thing in the world. So I won't even use it. Even if I fall off this second time, I still won't use it. Okay, I will. It's not the most rubbish thing in the world anymore, is it? It's the best thing in the world now, isn't it? Now it's the best thing. You said it was rubbish, and now it's the best. Now it's the best. You thought it was rubbish, and now it's the best, though. So that's you told. Because you said it was rubbish, but now it's the best. Just in that one really specific application there, it's good. Generally, it's not good.
Let's get it on!
Uh-oh.
Go. Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey!
Dead. Completely dead, you.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Body and... Speed of light.
Dead. You too.
Stuck alive.
Dead. So she can still hit with the combination of the skills. She can actually hit quite reasonably. Even at this lower level. Big sword. Combination of skills.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Wheel of life. Opening box of a dead Vitrix. No, my sword! Nowhere to hide. Hey! Don't blink!
Gloves off!
Rain outlines your fate. Speed of light.
You're not dead yet, you chuckles. I've got 3 condensed resin already. That's good. I didn't realise I had. I did not realise I had. So at least we can spend the condensed resin. We're going to be in the money before you know it. We're going to be back spending money before you know it. I'll stick on the easiest ley lines possible. And we'll just chop them down quick. I'll even eat some of that special food that makes it. I shouldn't eat the food before we've done all the running around, should I? Because you can see all the food we bought. But I don't even need to pick up these chuffing pine cones anymore, do I? I've got like so much food, it's coming out my bum hole. literally. It's the only thing that you could possibly have, like, you know, like you say, I've got so much, like, you know, so much, got so many mobile phones that are coming out my, it wouldn't make sense. What am I trying to do now? In my food bag, look at all my food. Streamer and all what? All the food, all of it. 2 Django milk, mate. Should I just drink a Django milk just for fun? Could do if I want. I've got so much of it, just for fun. I'm gonna attack food. I'm gonna eat some attack food, crit rate food. Look, there you go. Just for fun. Defensive food, might as well, just for fun. Toast, just basic fisherman's toast. Let's have this. One of them went off the edge. 80 of them go off the edge. I'm not going down there to fight them. They better come back up.
Life goes on.
Teh. Is there a mage?
Body and
Buckle up!
Buckle up.
speed of light. With swords and shadow.
There we go.
No, my sword.
Let's get it on! Dead meat!
And then she punched his head off. Someone's still alive over here. What are you doing over here, you little chopper?
Given. Orders received.
Just gonna kill you with Chi-Chi. Just to make you look bad. Condensed. We're in the Murnis. We're in the Murnis. We're going up there now for some more Murnis. Murnis? Did he say monies? Yeah, like money. Monies, monies. Forget it. Should I kill the wolf on the way past? I mean, we are here, aren't we?
Time to act.
If I still, do I need to? I just feel like I'm here and I've got a remaining. It's Sunday. Might as well kill the wolf as well while we're here. We're in the Murnis. We're in the Murnis. We're gonna fuck up that wolf.
Ta-da! Clee's here.
Clee's here. And should we keep Chi-Chi in? I know, it sounds stupid, but we will. Yeah. Why would we keep Chi-Chi in? Because she's my best healer. So I don't care. Oh, hey. Look, you're gonna get beaten up by these little girls now.
Boing, boing, boom!
Boom, boom, pow! Yeah! Good at doing that. Hey!
Rise.
Watch out.
Don't blink!
He's immune to that. What's he immune to?
Got lucky
Probably
that time.
the physical damage.
Speed of light.
Blazing delight!
Blazing delight. Ah, I got hit by that one. And that one. Dead.
Go home now.
Confirmed. Heal her up. I just like hitting and healing. It's just my favourite way of healing. Could have probably bought.
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Yaya beans. Could have probably bought Yaya beans, but
You asked for it.
Speed of light.
and also I'll tell you who is good for this as well is Nahida. She's good for everything, isn't she? So
Boing, boing, boom.
this is the way we've gone.
Name, Fortune Preserver.
And we're gonna get there. Stop acting over, you bad wolf. There we go, next phase. This is the easiest phase in the world of anything. Run off. Go on then. Bad chuffer. Run at me. Come at me then, bro. If you've got a shield, you can actually slam your shield on there and block it. But now he's going to just jump in the middle, and I'm just going to avoid it when he jumps in the middle. Oosh, like that. And then we're up, back on. But you have to get pushed away, look. I get pushed away, watch. Ooh, he's crossed now, watch. He pushed me away. I like it, it's fun. I'm back in, let's go. Ooh, you are cross. Low. That was close. That was really close.
Hey! Look alive! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Dumpty dumpty go!
Ooh, I didn't like that.
You're dead meat.
Life goes on.
Just about keeping those girls alive there.
Speed of light.
Being dear.
Blazing delight.
And I will take it on.
Boing, boing.
Take me home.
La la la.
Chopper, chopper. Magic frozen at the end there. What have we got? 1 ring, 2 butt plugs, and HP elemental mastery under attack. A few bits and pieces on the stones, nothing special. Remember, we are buying a completely out of topic. What do I do for a living? This is what I do for a living. Not Genshin Impact specifically, I stream on YouTube as well. I'm a content creator. I had made other forms of content. I worked my way up from... it's like a long story, isn't it? I used to be a hairdresser, you know. And I went to university and studied like psychology, sociology, economics. Used to be a hairdresser. Used to be a roof tiler. Been a bit of a bum. Fucked around a bit. Had my own salon for a bit, like, worked my way up the ranks of that. Worked in kitchens as well. Hairdresser was the last job before this. Then my mate was making a film about Eddie, the world's strongest man, Eddie Hall. So I'd done a media qualification with him at college, and so I started media production, I guess, again then. So I did documentary making, and then I did YouTube as ASMR, just for messing around, and then a bit more documentary making, and now I'm doing YouTube and streaming on YouTube Lives, Super Chuffer channel, Super Chuffer. on YouTube. That's taking off. Like what I did was I kind of, where am I going now? I'm going up here. What I did was I kind of spread my net. Super Chuffer channel. Where's the fucking thing? I was going to set these up again today on the box. Why has it got chat? He thinks it's chat. Thinks it's, what's it doing? Firefox. This one. Thanks. So it's Super Chuffer channel, yeah. What I did was I sort of spread my net a little bit. So I did a variety of different content for a year, 2 years. I knew that streaming wasn't going to take off overnight, let me tell you that. I knew that I wasn't going to start off and just switch on the camera and then be earning loads of money from being a streamer. Definitely didn't think that. So I started on Twitch I actually played Hearthstone, my very first ever thing, didn't I? 2 years ago, approximately 2 years ago now. Pretty much exactly 2 years ago, by about 2 weeks, 2 years and 2 weeks. So the very first streams I did was on Twitch, Hearthstone. So this is my first ever sort of like stream. I quite like talking about this.
Investing shouldn't feel
now
like
you ask me.
Money!
As long as you think it's interesting enough, I'll carry on. I mean, if you're really bored, tell me, shut up and get back on with Genshin Impact. But this is like my first ever stream. It won't play.
That's whether we call it out, Joe. The more spells we have.
You'll notice it looks a bit worse. Like, I look worse. I've been stayed in because of COVID. Nan, I was a carer for my nan. Then my nan had died. So I'd just been through the mill, I would think. Like, that's the way I'd feel about myself at that point. Stayed in all that time because of COVID. The last thing I was doing was trying to sell a documentary film that I'd made about indie film development. That didn't happen. Like, my life had come to like a downward spiral stall. Stayed in because of COVID. We became a carer for my nan, so I was on carer's allowance. And then my nan went to hospital and died, and that was the end of COVID. And then I was like, right, what am I going to do? So I thought what I might do is I might start streaming, because I like watching streamers, and I'm interested in media production from all aspects. I had higher aspirations in terms of thought that I'd be able to sort of make documentaries and get paid reasonable amount of money for it, like one big chunk of money for a bigger film every sort of 6 months. But it never happened that I sold the first one. So like, if you can't sell, if I can't consistently. So how long I've been streaming? This was 2 years ago. This was literally, look, it says it 2 years ago. So I started doing that 2 years ago, and then I thought streaming on Twitch is the place to do it, and I was uploading my streams to YouTube. So that makes sense, doesn't it? Like, this is the stream archive. And so at the same time as playing a bit of Hearthstone, I then started doing Mental Health Monday in the same weeks. Like Mental Health Monday, every Monday I did a mental health support like episode. It became a regular thing that we made into a channel. So they're those episodes. They are edited actually, these ones. They're not just the full uncut stream. Into a channel that starts off with a basic mindfulness video, introduction to mindfulness, and takes you through all different aspects of mental health. Hopefully everything, not everything maybe, but hopefully enough there that most people who've got any sort of mental health concern, I can say, look, why don't you take a look at these, because there's a lot of videos there. We did that over the course of the first year of me streaming every Monday. So I did that. And when I said about doing the wider net, so I knew that playing games on Twitch, like, first of all, I didn't play Genshin Impact. I just played whatever games I was interested in. So Hearthstone initially. Then we did this indie game called The Journey of a Broken Circle. I wanted to play a lot of indie games. I was also talking about art and art history. And what I thought I would do is an art episode every week, a Hearthstone episode every week, and an indie game episode every week. Like 3 days a week streaming, and the other days a week editing and stuff like that to go along with the streaming. It didn't quite work out like that, but I wanted to cast a wider net. obviously I noticed very quickly what was and wasn't drawing attention or views. No, attention is the wrong word. Like, I don't just want attention. I want people to actually enjoy the comment, value it, and have a reason to return. So I changed the things I was doing as I was doing it. Like, became a bit more of a variety streamer. So about a year. So after the first year of just doing what I considered to be getting, and also, there's no point in saying in the first year I'm going to practice how to be a good streamer and get really good, and then everything's going to be brilliant. Like, I had to develop learning how to use OBS, learning how to use the computer. I was using an older computer that wasn't as good and it had some issues, and I had to learn how to use all the different bits and pieces. Like, you know, I developed as a streamer in that time, so I wasn't concerned that I wasn't getting loads of views. I was concerned whether I was developing as a streamer in my content and my capabilities. How old am I? I'm 40 now, bang on. Just recent-ish. It's a right fucker. Just is what it is. I actually played Pokemon for a bit, and then what I also started doing was streaming on YouTube as well. Once I got the hang of streaming and I knew like what I was doing, so to speak. So a year after I started streaming on YouTube, and I did a different thing on YouTube. At first I did VR, 3 episodes of VR. I was using it as my space to stream VR, and then I started doing, like, you know, me talking to camera. Like, you would call it just chatting on Twitch, but I have an episode every time. So I tried to, at least, like, it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes sense. England, worst places. That's an episode about the worst places in England. Makes sense, doesn't it? Consider it more Japanese game. 1 episode of this indie game on the Switch. No Sleep for Dermot. It's about this TV show in the UK. 1 episode of an hour and 40. A bit like a podcast maybe, but me on my own. But with consistent themes that was sweep in and out, some variety. So I covered Flat Earth people. 100 sub special. We did a one night stand, an indie game. Again, 1 episode of an indie game, 2.5 hours. I think that's quite a good stream in my opinion. And it lasts as a video. Like, you can go and watch that now, and it's still going to be a video that you can watch. You know, it's not going to date. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not like you need to watch 6 episodes of it, or, you know, it's a one video that you can go back and watch. Same with any of these. They hopefully stand out. They stand alone as consumable content, as legacy content that you can go back and watch, right? Any follow-up of Paul Ansel? Absolutely there will be, yeah. And like what you'll see here is some of these people haven't got my attention for weeks and months. Some of these people I need to go back and follow up on them as well. So the more things we do, the more we follow up on and throw into the mix, so to speak. It's a bit like a cement mixer going round, or like a washing machine going around. Sometimes you see your favourite sock every now and then, you know. But yeah, so I've tried lots of different stuff. What I'm trying to say is I tried different stuff, and it's visible there in those different streams. There's Flight Simulator. I want to get Flight Simulator out again. I think that makes a good stream. You know, there's lots of stuff to do. There's lots of stuff to try. What's recently happened is that I've started the Thus podcast, which is psychological. It's a look on how people think, feel, and behave. So Mental Health Monday for a year exists as its own channel. The Thus podcast is a bit of a tentpole in my broadcasting empire. Hello, Visa Cash. Not entirely sure if the Prime sub nets, but yeah, it does. It absolutely does. Thank you. It absolutely does. A Prime sub is wonderful. Thank you for subbing on Prime. I don't have a thing that goes off on my screen because, you know, quite small time, aren't I? So, but thank you for Prime subscribing. Like, that's and Wise Unicorn. Now I'm scrolling down here. I can see Wise Unicorn has recently Prime subbed to me. So that really does help. Yeah. It's free for you to do it, and for me, I get the money. I get what the Twitch would normally give for a subscription. So absolutely, at my end, it's like diversifying income. I try and get a little bit from lots of different places, put it all in the same pot. That's the way we do it over here. So it absolutely does happen. So thank you, Visa Cash. Yeah. Yeah, so over here on YouTube, I started doing this more serious psychological podcast episodes, yeah, which is very different from playing games on Twitch. So again, I'm like casting this net a bit wider, and it's paying off. So I'm not going to say that, okay, Paul Ansel and videos about this one murder get a lot of video likes, therefore my channel will be about this and other murders. That's not what I'm going to do. But I am going to continually alight on these different topics. What I hope to do is draw in people from lots of different areas, maybe. You know, like, people can be exposed to my channel through lots of different reasons and ways. That's a way of looking at it. but also being consistent enough so that if you like something, you know that you're going to be pleased with what comes out. Like, it might not be that every episode that I drop is like your favorite video, but I'll be in most of them. And it will you know, that revolving content carousel, I think, will should hopefully I don't think you can stay on one thing all your life anyway. I think it'd be strange and a bit boring if I just did just this one thing. I think we'd run out of stuff to talk about. But yeah, and certainly I'm looking forward to more development in that Nicola Buddy case, of course. Like, doing a Genshin Impact episode today anyway about how I'm buying all the food in Genshin Impact, so I don't want to light on this too much, but is it my profession? This is coming around to this bigger point. Obviously I'm talking about this a lot, it's on my brain a lot, it's in my mind a lot. Yes, it is my job. So recently, coffee.com is where I take main source of my tippies. On this page, people have been tipping me more and more because my videos have been more and more popular, my lives have been more and more popular, mainly that Nicola Buddy stuff. But we also do a call-in show. So this is my income, basically. This is like my main income now. I'm sitting here more often than not doing the streams. When I'm not doing that, I'm trying to line up interviews and stuff and other stuff. Putting the money back into making the content better. And we've got plans to put the money back into making the content better. That's my channel, sorry. We've also got plans to visit this year in spring, summer. Me, Steve of the Dead, maybe a couple of other people are going to go and do a visit to a convention or something like that, film there, do interviews, have some fun, make a video for you on the stream, and we're going to stay in an Airbnb and do a podcast episode like together. We're going to try and get a guest involved, you know, that sort of thing. That's my sort of aim, is that if we can do one of those sort of irregularly but regularly, then that will be the sort of members goal. And yeah, so in terms of finance as well, I've recently hit monetization on YouTube, which is a big thing. 1,000 subscribers. We're now at 3,000, so the more the merrier over there. That's my main thing now. You know, the thing that gets most views and most monetization option or whatever, like YouTube's going to give me AdSense for that. Whereas my Genshin Impacts, I've moved them to their own channel, Genji Impact, and this is not monetized. It's not getting as many views. You know, I'm still doing it because I love Genshin Impact, but I've got to accept what is and isn't, you know, popular and profitable in terms of and to be fair, you know, what I'm doing is dumping up my Genshin Impact stuff on YouTube, so it's not like I'm making little edits and shorts and all that, but you know, it's just a fishing rod in the water, so to speak. That's not getting the same attention, so I could do more to make it get more attention, or I could just work on the thing that's more viable, which is this main channel, the podcast. And I mean, that's the reason this is popular, this Paul Ansel stuff, is both because it's current events, it's true crime, but also what I'm doing on it is psychology and body language. So I can do more psychology and body language, and I just, for that to be super popular, you're sort of beholden to the news, so I can't really sort of make the news happen. But the next time someone does some sort of weird public apology or something, I can be on it and make a video, you know, that sort of thing. I'll be getting an increase next month, hopefully enough. So thank you, Cleo Mayo. I mean, I'm really grateful for anyone that does along the way, absolutely. What I also hope to do is attract a sponsor. If I can maintain and, you know, do good quality work, then hopefully a sponsor will take the pressure off you. But absolutely, I'm grateful for any support, because like I say, I don't go out and do something else to get more money in the bank at the moment. This is what's bringing the money in. And I'm not paid off YouTube. Like, they don't just throw the money in your bank as it comes through. You have to wait. So I've only just got monetized. Whatever's happening with all these Nicola Buddy videos, you know, it says it's going to, like, YouTube's got this thing on the monetization thing. It says it's going to give you this money. Until I see it in the bank, I don't know. So I'm waiting to see what happens with YouTube payments. The thing that I do know about is that those coffee.com ones, they go sort of straight into the PayPal. And it makes it harder for me to spend because it's PayPal. So I save it more. So they're good. And yeah, all I'm trying to do is like just keep charging up that kitty, keep putting it in the same pot so that we can do more content with it, use it to make more content, and eventually it becomes my full-time job that's sustainable. And when I say sustainable, I mean financially sustainable, as well as it being able to make media. So yeah, absolutely that. This is my job. I talked about it for fucking ages because it's Because it's me, and it's me. My job is to go around. See, this part's not really, like, now I've explained it like that, this part's not really my job. It is part of my job, because obviously you've seen I'm getting a subby here, like, this is all, you're here talking, like, it's part of it. But I do this as the joy on Twitch. I realise that Twitch is a space where I play the games that I enjoy, and it's not necessarily a place that I grind for monetization, if that makes sense. Like, no poking any fingers at any other streamer and their platform and the way they go at things. It's just, I'm just here to be myself here. It's a low-key crime that I don't have enough views. We'll see. We'll see. I've been around for a bit on YouTube, and I know that I've not played the game, so to speak. Like, what you're supposed to do, like even this Nicola Bully stuff. Excuse me. What I'm supposed to do is do another Nicola Buddy video and another Nicola Buddy video and another, like, do what the YouTube algorithm says. But I'm not saying I'm some angel from heaven who won't follow the algorithm, will only do the good thing in the world, but but you know what I mean. Like, I'd rather have some fun along the way as well, and that's just like, recently there's this new case about this child that went missing, and I'm sure there's lots of views in that, but I'm not going to do videos about dead babies, thanks. Like, yeah.
These bombs, so heavy. La la la.
What I will do is I'll go up here, I'll kill this chuffing whatever's going on up here. We'll take this money, and we'll go back in that shop, and we'll carry on buying all the food in the computer game, because this is obviously important in terms of socio-economic stability of the world. This is helping to feed those hungry kids. I'm such a patronising bastard, aren't I? Because, like, how can I say, like, oh, you know, oh look, it's one of these.
Let's get it on!
Like, technically tonight I'm just burning energy. You know, we've got this problem with the global warming. I really believe this. This would be funny. We've got this problem with the global warming, and I think one day my grandkids, if I have them, it would be really funny. They'll look back and they'll be sat in some, like, you know, they'll be on energy saving, because they won't be, like, you know, they'll think differently about the energy and the way the world is, won't they? Because the global warming and stuff. So they'll be like on some sort of energy saving thing, like only using it once an evening to charge up the mobile phone or something. And then they'll, on that phone, they'll look back at videos of me with my light on, my 2 monitors, my neon light over there for the ambience in the room, playing a computer game, grinding to get food in a computer game. And they'll be like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Look what they used to do back then. Look at how frivolous they were with energy. One of them's got 36,000. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? It's amazing. It's mainly because people don't like that woman. So it's nice that I got some views, but it's also I've got to be careful and not to get big-headed, because it's mainly because people don't like that woman. I'm going to do another video about that woman in the next couple of... on Monday we're doing the podcast. We're doing Narcissism 101 Red Flags. So I think that's... I'm looking to try and make some value in some of the episodes. I'll tell you what we're also doing. This is going to happen this next couple of weeks. This is going to be a new thing as well. Is we're doing this. What? No signal? Yeah, but wait till you see what it is. It's not no signal, mate. It's this. Cards. Got the Genshin cards, Genshin Tarot. We've ordered the rest of them. When the rest of them arrive, we'll have another look through these. Got the top-down camera all set up nicely. Got the Golden Girls Tarot. We've got an Oracle deck. This is an Oracle deck. We've got magic. We've got woodland creatures magic. Woodland wardens. So we've got this whole, like, space here that I can mess about with and do top-down camera thing. So we're going to make an assault on the psychic aspects of Twitch in the coming days. It's just another little setup we've got set up. We're going to try and get guests involved on the stream, even in the same room. Yeah, they do look cool. When their next thing arrives, when the Genshin Tarot arrives fully, we'll do a proper video on it. Because I've already looked at them a couple of times on stream, but they come in 2 halves. I've only got half of them. And I've also ordered the Genshin collectible card game as well, the tradable card game. Not the actual... There's a real-life TCG of Genshin. I'm not ordering that. I'm not wasting my money on Genshin cards when I'm not wasting my money on Genshin anyway. But the collectible, you know, the same images as on the TCG in the game, you'll see when they arrive. We'll do an episode on it here on Twitch. And anything else collectible that can go on a top-down camera. Go on then, look, you can see a couple of them since you're good. Who's this? Look. Boom, who's that? Look at that. She's even drawn in shadow like this. There's Yunjin. We've been running around with her today. She looks like Django Milk. Toma. Goro, these are rubbish. Razor, they're rubbish people. Bedu. Nahida. There you go. So when we get the rest of the tarot and all that and all those cards, we'll do card episodes. You see, I love artwork. Yeah, exactly. I love artwork. So that's why I've got these, is just for looking at. But they're also a tarot deck, so I could do a tarot reading. And there's a section of the... they look... I'll tell you what, they're really quality artwork, but the cards are not that quality. The cards are a bit flimsy. And they're cut. They've got little bobble on where they're cut. Like, if you were grading them, like Magic the Gathering cards, they wouldn't get a 9. Zero cards of these would get high grades. None of them could. Because they've all got slight damage on the cut. Even to the point where one of them's got like a bit of plastic hanging off it. But in principle, the artwork's really nice. And some of them are a bit more snazzy in terms of the effects, like these. It's a bit more about the background effect for Yelan and all the stuff going off. But my favourites are the ones that are more close up. Where are they? There's Lisa. Chongyun looks good. Candice. There's your favourite. I like the close-up ones. It's usually the Fatui that have got the nice close-ups. Well, that Signora looks good, doesn't it? Like a bit more close-up. Takes you back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got some Pokemon cards that I found in a skip. But I'll tell you what I'm really happy to do as well. I don't care. I'll do it. I don't like to spend money too much on useless shit. But I'll buy collectible cards and we can look at them on the stream. And those, do you remember the other day we were looking at dolls on the internet? We were looking at Genshin Impact figures. And I can't spend £100 on a Genshin Impact figure. But I can spend 20 quid on some cards. So I'll do that. We'll have a look at some more cards in the future. And this is coming. Whenever it arrives, the full Genshin Tarot. This is only half the tarot. This is just the... I don't know what they call it. Minor Arcana. So there's loads of good characters that aren't in there. So when they all arrive, we'll go through all of them as a big stream. Hooray. And then on other streams, which you'll see on me on Twitch doing other streams, we'll play Woodland Wardens, Oracle, and you can pick your card, and I can tell you what being a lavender fox means, and you'll get like a fortune teller. It's a fortune teller stream. It'll just, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. What it's going to do is it's going to tie everything together, because on that main channel we've been talking about the psychic. I've been doing a couple of episodes about the psychic. So on this channel I'll be doing Genshin Impact Tarot. It'll tie everything together. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. A tour de force, probably the least popular thing. I'll probably tie in the two most least popular things that I do and put them together into one super unpopular stream. Instead of just doing more videos about that woman and that Paul Ansel. Like, if you want views, all you have to do is like Paul Ansel. I just have to do a video every week, every day saying Paul done a murder. I used to have to be on that. That's all I really need to do. But no, I can't help myself. Just the audience is the main thing when you're doing this sort of thing. I would tell anyone the best advice is audience is king, queen, monarch of non-specific gender. Audience is monarch, audience is important. Whatever they want to see, that's what you should want to do. Really, like, you're a media producer, you know. To an extent, you can bring your own ideas. Like, you can say, you know, I want to work in this field, or, you know, I really want to be a Genshin Impact streamer. Okay, but you have to do something that the audience are going to value, I think is the right word. And if, like, audience, you know, people like you, audience, people, you know, something that people will value. So just playing games might not cut it these days, even though it used to. And some people have become very... Like, you might look at someone and say, oh, they're my favourite streamer, they're big, they play a lot of games. But I don't think these days you just get big by playing a lot of games. I think you have to be able to market your stream. I think you have to be able to package it up in terms of shorts or TikToks or YouTube videos, regular stuff, edited stuff, if you want someone to come and watch your stream. And then halfway there, you think, hang on, I'm doing this and people are watching my YouTube videos. Why do I need the stream? They're watching my YouTube videos. You could look at a stream as a live recording session for that reason, and I did for a good while. But yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Today we're going to buy all the food. We've got all of this food, but we're not finished quite yet. I've done resin spending. Let's go back. I've forgotten even where we were. I think we were here somewhere, weren't we? You need to be skilled at games. That's a good point, yeah. I think there was a wave, right? Like your Asmongold wave of people who were good at a certain game, big in a community, and became bigger on the platform. But now they're being watched because of their personality, not because of the game. And you could take the game away. I think the mark of a good streamer is you take the game away, and can they carry on streaming and be entertaining, like, and popular? Not just, you know, entertaining, but maintaining, like, do you know what I mean? Like, maintain an audience or what have you. I think Asmongold would still be able to have people watch him and turn up, even if he didn't have a game to play. But they didn't know that until they watched him playing the game. That makes sense, doesn't it? So now that the platform has grown and changed, I think it's slightly different now. I think because those people are top of the game in certain aspects, you have to work really hard to be noticed. Like, I'm a Genshin Impact streamer, have been now for at least a year. Irregularly, play every weekend and sometimes in the week. But, like, getting to the top of the Genshin Impact tree, I need to edit, I need to do shorts, I need to do puzzles and fun things, creative streams, not just doing the story, but like today when I'm buying all the food, you know, I need to do stuff like that. There's so much more work than just doing the stream. But once you've done it all and people get to know you and like you, you can put away Genshin Impact and you're there because people like you. That makes sense, doesn't it, I think? But I agree as well, if you're really good at top bins at a game, then... Although I'm saying that, I'm thinking there are some speedrunners that I like, and I don't really watch them for their personality, but then I don't really watch them that much, because, like, how much speedrunning can I watch? You know? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, they're really good at the game, but if they're not going to talk and make it interesting, I'll be finished after a while. I forgot what shop I was in. This is really bad now. I was in the bazaar, wasn't I? I was down at the bazaar. In the bazaar. Military supplies. I'm not buying the military supplies, mate. They've heard I've come into Samora recently. Have you come into Samora recently? Would you like to invest in military supplies? Travelling merchant. Have you got anything? Oh, God, he has as well. Oh, thank God I don't have to buy that. Leave that. Oh, that's a load of rubbish, mate. Spice merchant. That was it, wasn't it? This was where I was at. The Spice Man. Here come the Spice Man. Spice! The totally spicy taste. Smoke it, it'll blow your head off, and then you've been punched in the face and wandering down the aisle. I say that because in the UK, in the prison system, spice is like a fake marijuana narcotic. And the bad chuffers, they get the drug people who want their spice, and they say, here, smoke this spice, but you have it for free, but you have to do a forfeit. And they go, okay. So they smoke the spice. And unlike my little jiffer here, it totally blows their head off. Unlike my little jiffer, which is just a nice little balance, it totally blows their head off. And then the forfeit is that one of the bad chuffers punches them in the face like that, and then they have to go wandering off down the balcony. Oh, that's prison for you. Okay. You've got work in the morning. It's been good to catch up and leave the stream running in the background. No worries, yeah. Have a good night. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Maybe we will build something here on this side of things. You know, it's a different vibe, isn't it? It's just chilling. It's a different vibe. But I am trying. If I was just chilling, I wouldn't be talking, so... Thank you.
Speed of light.
Speed of light. I've left that there now for you, look. Kind of jazzes up your shop. Oh, it's gone. If you want to hire that for more, you know, bring you some customers, we can talk about... No? Just alright with your little pots, are you? Wouldn't want them to get broken. Psh, ha! Should have ordered a speed of light then, shouldn't you, you chuffer? Now I'm... Oh.
In my opinion, Jute's is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Yeah? She's seen me. She's like the police and she's seen me doing that. So she's cross. We've done him as well, haven't we? Yeah. I think we've bought everything in the bazaar now. I hope we have. Run out of money. Because it's just this and then the tea houses. And the desert now. Yeah, these are carpet shops. There's Dunyazard. Don't need to talk to you, you chuffer. And then I'll check the wiki, and if there's anywhere else, we'll go anywhere else. So, that's Sumeru City. Oh, Port Ormos. Don't forget Port Ormos. This is going to be bustling with vendors. Rubbish. Well, rubbish. One of them's a hairdresser over there. That's not going to give me any food. You'd never want to buy food from the hairdresser. Never. Just trust me on that. Did you close that deal? Oh, no, I don't want to do a deal. Cargo, they're talking about. Secret cargo. Ooh. It was alerted to me in blue. But I don't want it. I want to just buy food. A hotel manager. Hotel, you say? Duel you at cards? No. Just buy food. No? Okay. Hotel owner as well? Also a hotel owner? So competing hotel owners? That's going to be an issue. Or maybe they work for the same hotel. I don't know. It's confusing. Leave me alone. I'm just here to try and buy everyone's food. I hope they're out at night. I hope I don't have to come back in the daytime. What's over here? This was where I did my quest for my Aranara, like little wooden Aranara things. So I think it's a toy shop. There's no one here. Maybe I need to make it daytime. Just in case. Just in case, you know. Make it the afternoon though, so let them have a lie-in. There you go. And then... Oh, I've jumped off. That was dangerous. Now look, this is definitely going to have food. Food shop.
Delicious food.
Delicious food, he said? Yeah. Eat as much as you want. He's seen me come in. Look at these recipes now. They're expensive. We're back on top with the Mora. We've got 3,500k. So let's see if we can't spend it all between here and the desert. Panipuri, whatever they are. They're in my bag. A potato boat. I've never thought to fashion my potato into a boat. I wouldn't have thought it would float. Good old potato boat. Eat too many potato boat, get the potato bloat. You won't float. Potato boat. A baked appetizer. The potato was washed clean. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Let's start with a dirty potato. That's the worst thing you can do. Gordon Ramsay would be right on your ass. The potato was washed clean and then baked together with cheese and rukadavasha mushrooms. The dish guarantees an unmatched experience when eaten hot. This explains its popularity. It's a baked potato. Why do they call it a potato boat? This explains its popularity on the streets of Sumeru. Still, be careful not to burn your tongue. Comes with a warning, potato boat. You'll get the potato bloat. You won't float. Potato boat. Stoat. Stoat, like a stoat and a weasel. Stoat. Groats. How many groats? I paid 30 groats for potato boats. I won't float. I rode a stoat. Did you get your coat? This is a fresh produce vendor. She's got to sell me some food as well. Oh. Oh, hang on. She gave me some free peaches. But I can't... She won't give me anything else. Okay, no more shopping for me.
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity and quality.
I fell in the moat. Merchant ship captain, on you I dote. I don't. Potato boats. I don't float. 30 groats. I will, I won't. Tavern hostess. Do you want a drink? Let the bartender know. Oh, you cheeky tease. Cheeky tease, I thought it'd be you that would serve me. No. This one. She's not serving me either. She's just like talking to me. The words, oh, I get a free thing. Get a little free thing. But it's no shops. The words I wrote about potato boat. 30 groats. This is a merchant. He's not selling anything. He's having a sit down. It's his day off. What about you? Bartender. Come in. Alright. I will come in. I can't go in. So no food to be buying there. It seems like this is a hustling, melting pot of food to buy, but it's not. I think I've exhausted it already. I hope I have anyway. I've got a feeling I'm going to be back here. Halfway up the river somewhere. They're happy. Little I wonder if I can say this on Twitch. I probably can. They're happy. I don't know why they would be. The little child prostitutes. Where's their pimp? Look, it must be this one, this produce vendor who's not really selling any produce. She's pimping out these kids. Haha. Right, that's a bad joke. Let's leave that one in the bin where it belongs. This is a dock worker. So I'm not going to fuck with her. I'm just going to leave her alone. She seemed cross to me, if anything. It's kicking off the music. It's kicking off the music. It's really good music. And then they work down here on the docks. The music. It's kicking off the music. It's kicking off the music. So they don't sell things down on the docks. They're just down here working. But I thought they might. Okay. Next, we've got to go to the desert. Oh, Caravan Rebat's gonna... And Paradise... Caravan Rebat's definitely an option. And then the desert. Starting to get eggy about how many shops there are in the game now. I thought this would be a lot easier. Caravan Rebat, though, you've got to have to sell me foods. Oh no, what now?
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. They even attack...
Even the most
That's right, a portion of their... Yeah, and a few
I've
days ago,
through
rather
the damn
than saying they're out to
quest.
plunder and hoard...
Wait, a pound.
You heard me right. If their only goal was... Unfortunately... Oh, one last thing we discovered was that...
It sounds mighty strange to me, too. Gotta say, though, I didn't expect you.
Nah.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Akhmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
So her dad's clan are out there causing trouble. These people haven't got names, and nor should they. Look at how they're dressed. They're not proper characters. They're not going to be. You can tell because look at how they're dressed. They're not special. All our special people have got all our clothes all like snazzy. They've both got the same neck scarf and coat shape and pantaloon. They're generic, if anything. Shouldn't even have names. Leave it as question marks if I were you. Just leave it forever as question marks.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're
Oh,
here
there you
too.
go. Imagine how disappointed you'd be if you thought, I've got a part in Genshin Impact, and you thought, yes, I'm in Genshin Impact, that's like a major thing. I'm going to be Hisham, and then you see your character model and you're like, oh, Hisham, and then you're like, Khalaf as well.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, now that we know you'll have...
Hey!
Shut up.
Oh.
Of course!
Oh.
Even if she had...
They all had some fun there talking.
One other thing, we held another recruit. The
I just
deputy
want to
put
go
a
to the
lot of
shop, so they're going to have to just
sorry to
move
hear.
on.
Gotta admit, now if only the deputy...
Keep the awkward silence and...
Hey, didn't...
Huh?
I don't...
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
Please.
All right.
Enough.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject.
Yeah, that dude's still
you
doing
and
his
Hisham
shop.
get your butts over here and tell me every...
Go on, away with you.
Are they always like this?
No one cares.
There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries.
Just telling it how it
We're
is.
used to just speak. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them.
Good
And
one.
if that does, but we also don't tend to take many things
They're
too
running.
seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than
They did
keeping
running
everything
around behind
bottled
her.
up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I
All
talk
right,
to
I get
them.
it. You're a bit of a toughie.
If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry,
But you show 'em your feelings.
hey, knucklehead.
Yeah, all you gotta do?
It's like her gang.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Get it, I get it. It's like they're in her gang, yeah. We're here on the story quest, but I'm not really here on the story quest. I'm here to speak to all of the merchants and see if they can sell me things. Goodbye. Not that one. What about you? I don't need a place to rest. I want to buy all your foods. All of your foods. How long have I've been on the internet now for 2.5 hours trying to buy all these foods. It's starting to become a chore. So I assumed this place would have some foods for sale, but if it's not going to... Do you know what? I think we're at the point where I can start checking the map. On the internet, try and ask the internet. Make sure I've not missed anywhere. Because this isn't a store in here, is it? These are Emirites and researchers, yeah. These are weapons. You're not selling me anything. There's no shop. I thought it was like a little oasis shops. But it's not really, is it? Researcher. The place with the inn was like, what do you want? Everywhere else has had loads of food shops everywhere, even if it didn't need them. This one place hasn't got them. And it kind of needs them, because you're out in the desert, you get thirsty. If anywhere, you're going to get thirsty is out in the desert, so this is the best place for a little drink shop. You know, this dude looking at his stone box wood arrangement. Little... For the goods, look, got a crane for the goods to get them up there. Why'd you need them up there? I don't know, it's better than down there, I suppose, isn't it? Quite elaborate just to get them up there, though, isn't it? What do you want from me? Good day's work putting that thing up. Right, faff. Before, we just got all the goods to here, and then we had to separate them and move them up in smaller containers, but now we can just take up the big boxes. Like, just up here. Yeah, just up here. Right, so... to here. This place must have lots of goods coming and going, mustn't they? They needed a crane. Why'd you need the crane? Look at them all, they're piling up. No one's even emptying the boxes. It's piling up. It's not like doing a massive trade, is it? Owner of the Gilded Journey. What is it you're up to? I'm a bit confused here. Why'd you need a crane? This seems well over the top. Like, you just have your big boxes down there, and then you cut up the big boxes and you just carry up the smaller packages. Just up the steps. They don't like the steps, it's too much, these steps. This is the problem, too much these... They've had a ladder, look. There's their problem, they should have had steps instead of a ladder. No one can use the ladder, we've had to build a crane. Well, why don't you build the steps? Gone for a ladder. A ladder and then steps, that's even worse. Thought we'd put a crane in, make it easier. I suppose it is, if you were walking up there every day with stuff on your back, and you're like, all we're paid to do is move these damn boxes up here. I wish they put in a crane. And they do put in a crane, and then you're out of a job. This woman just does the sweeping. Occasionally she winds the crane. What are you even doing?
Welcome, weary travelers. All who seek rest will find it here.
A hotel, you need a crane. Researchers. Do you know they've researched out, find out why they've got a crane?
For the next on-site investigation.
Don't say crane again. Stop it, just leave it alone. It's annoying me. So no one else here's got any food. I'm alright with that. We'll check at the Aryu village, because we have to. I don't want to be skimping on places where it might sell me food. But I'm a bit confused as to where I am here, actually. There's those two cats, look. Oh, one of them's run off. Sorry. I think there's a dude around here. There's a cooking pot, and it makes me think that he might sell food, but he hasn't got any bandages. I don't care about your bandages. Look at Candice and Setaria, look, they're out here having a chat. Look at them.
Stay safe and don't get hurt.
They're out here having a chat. This is so cool. Where's my camera? I'll put my camera on. That we have a photo. That's so cool. Obviously, she's not got anything to sell. Over here, I come here and I steal all their coconuts. I mean, they must get well eggy with me, because I do. I just come here and just all the coconuts. Look, watch. Up the tree, coconut one. And how long do they take to grow? There's another one. There's two. They were looking forward to these. 3, 4. Oh, that's like 6 coconuts. They were looking forward to these. They were going to have these when they fell off. Waiting for them to ripen. I've come in the night and just... Sure there was a load of coconuts growing up there, wasn't there, last night? Up into them, did you think an animal's come and took them in the night? And they're jacked. Have you got anything for sale? No. Just busy. Just have a look in your box there. That fell in my pocket. What are you busy doing? Just looking at this wood.
Yep, the numbers are correct.
Yep, 1 box. What about you, Hibachi? He doesn't want anyone in the warehouse, that's fine. I don't want to go in the warehouse either. I just thought a warehouse might sell me things, but it doesn't. Okay, we're at the point where I can look on the internet now. That's every piece of food I think I can buy apart from the 2 tea shops. And it's dragged on instead of being as succinct. I thought it was going to be like, bang, 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 there's all the food bought. Let's check out all the inventory. That cost me loads, and that'll make a nice little YouTube video. But instead it's dragged on all night. And no, it's not. It's been fun. It's 2.5 hours of Genshin Impact Frolics with a rough Frolics. So Genshin Impact food vendors list. Go on. Sarah, what are they calling them names like this? Food recipe locations. No, just shops and vendors. Just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, we've got to go back round Mondstadt. Because we need to see Charles at the Angel Share. So let's definitely do that. We're going to clear up now. We're going to clean them up. I might need to refill my drink another time. Watch out, doggy. Get on, stuck. There's the Angel Share. Stanley's outside on his own. Right, Stanley. This was obvious. Should have been on my list. I've never bought anything from Charles before. Oh, look, he's got a festival. Oh, I'm glad I came in then. He's got a festival recipe. I wouldn't have known. All these drinks, look. Share them out. Right, next. Springvale. Draft. Talk to him during the day to buy different kinds of meat. I don't think we did we? We talked to Brooke. And Hopkins we need to buy. And Ham. Oh man, look, there's 4 people here. I know we did Harris. So I need to go back here and just do the draft. And Hopkins, S3. 1, 2, okay. More than I thought. A lot more than I thought, you chuffers. Maybe I should have done it with the guide from straight off. South. What? Up there? I want to go north, don't I? Mm. Stupid. Well, I'll just go down to the other one. I've forgotten the guys' names now as well. Draff and someone. One of the hunters and one sells you spring water, not Old Finch. One of these hunters it'll be, won't it? There's Draff. God, I don't want to buy all these animal stuff, but they're on the list. Available for sale, buying all the food in the game. Still on this. Okay, and then there's another dude who sells spring water. Oh, he's disappeared, looks. It's got to night time. Hopkins. There's Hopkins. Perfect. I'm told you sell spring water. Apparently not. I'm going to say that counts because I've tried. You know, what am I supposed to do? Bit weird. Very weird, in fact. Every game has an NPC that sells some kind of useless for a deal. Hopkins will sell some spring water that does a very small amount of healing over time. No, he won't. But apparently he will. She's Cloris. I met her. She's a little girl. She smells plants, but they're not food. Right, let's have a look then. Books. The Northland Bank. Artifact vendor. Crystal Ore. Blacksmith. So we know about all those. Herbalist guy. We've done him. The waitress at the kiosk. Don't need her. Dong Shen. We've done him. We've done him. Leeway Harbour. The Chop Suey next to Leeway Harbour's main restaurant. I think we've done that, haven't we? Under the docks, we've done that. 2 fishmongers. We have not done that. And only sells fish. Uncle Gal, L17. We have not done that. 16 and 17. Down on the dock, there's 17. And where's L16? Bit confusing. Because I can't see your L16 on your list. But I will concede I don't think I bought those fishies. Let's go and have a look. We definitely did all this, didn't we? Like, and then it'll be daytime for this, won't it? So skip that one. I'm gonna need to finish my drink. I'm gonna need to refill my drink a second time, otherwise my mouth will get dry. But I'm surprised with how long it's taken to buy all the food in the game. I've not even messed about that much, have I? Here's a fishmonger, there we go. So I missed them. There should be 2 of these. There's 2 of them. problem. Oh dear, I did that with the damn thing on the screen. I'm an idiot. That's a signal to me that my brain is now tired and it's like time to end the stream, but I want to push on and finish buying all the food. But I just did these food purchases from Uncle Gao and Uncle Son without... You couldn't see it. You didn't tell me either, so it's fine. It's your fault. Well, it's my fault. Next on my list... So I've done all these people. We did them earlier. That's leeway. Chinsa Village. Tea sellers. I knew there was. Q2 and Q1. Tea sellers. Oh, G1 over there by the stone gate. And Q2. Who's Q2? Pops Kai. So, okay, we need to do Chinsa Village and the stone gate. I knew we did. And there's another one up here, look. And then it doesn't say anything about Sumeru because it doesn't know because it wasn't updated. It's now turning into a mission. Right. Chainsaw Village, Stone Gate. Okay, the Stone Gate one's just there. Let's go and grab that, because I know that's just there. I remember this one. There's Pop's Teas. There's 10 teas. Best day ever for Pops, eh? I'm taking the Sunsetiers. Don't mess me about, Pops. I'm taking... Stop! Oh, he's messing me about.
Once we're outside of
I'm trying to investigate his little thing here and steal his adventurer's pocket watch. And over here, there's some extra bonus. Can't help it. I've just got to do it, haven't I? Iron chunks, right? So that's Pop's Teas. Oh, I've just done it with the thing on the screen again. I'm an idiot. I'm a full idiot. Because I want to watch that screen again now. I should put this on the other window. I'll move it over there. Hang on. Where is it even? I've lost it now. What the fuck? I've closed that window by mistake. Right. I need to do it off memory then. There were 2 in Chainsaw Village. I actually think there might be one up a mountain in Leeway as well. Little tea sales, little man and a lady selling tea. You know what, I don't think I've done it. I think I'm going to have to come back and like reconsider this. I think it might even be a speed run. I think I might have invented my own Genshin Impact speedrun. I don't think I've finished it now, you know. I think I fucked up in some way. There's Pops again. With this purchase, we now need to make one more off the official list that I found. One more purchase, and it should be over here somewhere close.
Tell another one, Uncle Gast.
It's not this, is it? We've been here already, I just forgot to buy that tea off that chuffer. we did buy the stuff off her, didn't we? So I think I've done those. I think that means I've bought all the food, yeah? But I've got a real bad feeling that there's a little tea shop up the hill somewhere. It's taking it out of me. I feel tired now. What I thought was going to be like less than an hour's worth of running around on Genshin Impact just for a quick blast and have a little chat has turned into like 3 hours of full proper streaming, which is insane. Buying all the stuff. Here it is. There is all the stuff. I'm just going to refill my glass. Pretty sure we spent over 1 million more. Oosh. I've also got all this now, haven't I, as well? Look, wait. Where'd you keep it? It's in here, isn't it? Look, I've got like 50 crabs. That's interesting. I thought I might have had more crabs, but I've got 50 crabs. Coffee beans in short supply. I've only got 100. Rice, 389, 300 beans, 100 flour. I'd have thought I've had more. Oh, that's because it's processed, so I would have actually got wheat is the big thing I've got. 500, yeah, 500 wheat. Not going to be short of a few ingredients, are we? Now what I want is 1,000 of everything. Yeah, I think now what I want is 1,000 of everything. That'll take a bit more time. Got 1,000 iron, so can be done with some things. Got 1,000 mint. Got 1,000 fir wood, 1,000 cherry wood. Nearly got 1,000 zeytun peaches. 1,000 everything would look nice, wouldn't it? I'm not going to get 1,000 of them ever. Not on your Nelly. And for someone who only ever wants to do combat, we did a little bit of combat, didn't we? We got to use the characters a little bit. We had to because we needed to go and get some money at one point. What else would I like to do? Leeway music's so good. It's been nice just going around all the places, hasn't it? Especially there's been more shopping in Leeway than any of the others. Leeway's got a lot more food vendors than anywhere else. Yeah, it's my call up now. Get off it, I needed that. I left it there. Honestly, it's mine. I left it there, I did. My call up is. So I'm thinking, it's not just good enough what I did today. It took me about 2.5 hours. That's not good enough. I'm thinking I need to do it as a speed run. What's this? What are you up to? She's memorising the names of the herbs. She's having a smoke around the back here. She's supposed to be working. She's having a chill. You're my new friend. What do you mean? I mean, you're my new friend. Look, chilling. I'll sit here and we'll chill. I don't know if I wanted any friend. I'm happy on my own. Yeah, but
can't tell all these herbs apart.
Look how pretty it is. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to make a list of all the actual vendors, a proper list. And then I have to save up all the more that I need for all the items. And then we do it as a speed run or a race.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
I think that's what we do.
Still can't tell all these herbs apart.
How would you prove it that you bought everything? I suppose people could just watch your stream, couldn't they? And like, you know, you'd mark it off, and no one's going to be cheating. It's just a bit of fun. I was thinking maybe I can invite a couple of other Genshin streamers to do it with me. Like, I invented a race to buy everything from all the shops. Not everything, just the food from all the vendors. Maybe we just do the vegan food. Like, that'd make it quicker. And then that way we could do like a speed run, even speedier. Vegan run. The vegan run's quicker than the full run. Yeah? She got up and wandered around then, didn't she, Z? Yeah, man, I'm inventing my own Genshin. I don't care. I'm happy in my own little world. I'm inventing my own little Genshin Impact speed runs.
Still can't tell
Buy all
these
the food
herbs
run.
apart.
That's one. And then the second run is going to be vegan buy all the food run. So you can't do them on this. Like, you can only do that. Like, that vendor's got to restock now. So you can't run and run and run. You can only run it once every now and then. It's for a bit of fun. And the idea would be that I'd invite other Genshin streamers. And we'd say, we're going to start at a certain time. So at T minus, you know, so we started approximately the same time. Well, let's say we started at, you know, whatever, 12 o'clock GMT, UTC, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We all
My
start
people
doing
are
it at the
used
same
to the
time.
desert life. But still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Right, talking. So we all start doing it at the same time, but we don't have to start at the same exact time because we can all have our own timer on the screen, so it's fine. We might all have a different route. Might have different characters in our teams. There might be ways of making it quicker. You know, there might be speedrun strats. I don't know. Maybe my 2.5 hours is a bit long. So maybe we need to whittle it down a little bit more, but that's a concept. It's better than just me trying to do it all on my own. Because I've tried there in
We
a stream.
mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Stop talking, you. I've tried there in a stream to go and buy all the food in Genshin Impact, and it's taken me nearly 3 hours.
Book alive!
And I petered out at the end, you know, like the stream petered out, I petered out. So I think, for entertainment purposes, it needs to be a bit shorter, therefore a speed run. If I'm going to keep doing it and practicing it, making it quicker, it's a speed run. Look at that. Plays Lily, they're expensive. We know they're expensive. Secretly growing these in the middle of all the different in the fields, are you? Look at that, it's a squirrel. I know what's going on with your secret crop in the middle of all these. I know what's going on. It's actually nice to mix crops together that complement each other. Ow, Piggy got me. Piggy can't go upstairs. He might be able to. Got legs. Nice expensive glazed lilies there. Tell you what, I could think of lots of different kinds of Genshin Impact races that we could do. Like, you could do, like, collect a certain amount of things, like I'm doing now, like, you know, collect 10 days lilies, then kill a Zaza. Obviously I'd lose because the kills, the people that kill it really fast are the ones that have got, like, really powerful super characters. Then it becomes pay to win. But, you know, kill a Zaza, a Zaza. Like, do 3 things. It's like a little race. Do it for fun, do it for charity or whatever. Genshin Olympics. It must work as a speedrun thing, actually, mustn't it? Because you've got, like, boss runs you can do, like boss kills. The quickest ever Azaja kill, quickest Divaling. Maybe there's some limits because Divaling goes through its little routine. So maybe there's some limits. Maybe the top people all kill it at the same speed and there's no competition there. I don't know. So what I do know is I press that clunk 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 button a lot and I love it. Clunk. Oh, I love it. How deep is my valley? How green is my valley? It's pretty, isn't it?
It's high time I took on an apprentice.
I need some more books. I shouldn't have been grinding all that stuff. I should have been grinding the books. Kind of missed my opportunity this weekend to grind all the things I need for this. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, they're bad days. Sunday doesn't count because it's every day. Saturday's the day before. So it's a day that I can do it, but Wednesday's the next day. It means Monday, Tuesday, no praxis. No praxis. Should have been doing that today. Gonna have to let the dog out. Oosh. Yeah, GG's. I think it's time to knock it on the head for tonight. Definitely wound down during the course of that. Definitely bought all the food that I think. So the next attempt that we do, we're going to make a different list. We're going to make sure we've got a proper list so I know what I'm doing. We're going to make a route. We're going to make some rules. It might involve not even teleporting. That would take ages though, wouldn't it? That'd take ages. I don't know. Going to make a list, going to make some rules, and then probably do a vegan run. Just the vegan foods, and that way it can cut it down even more, and then that's my speed run. Got to eat all this food now. Got to do something with all these crabs. Got 300 glabrous beans. Does anyone fancy any 20 steaks? It's not, I'll tell you what, it's not as much food as you think though. There's only 2, 3, 4 of certain things. 2 drinks, 2 wolfhook juices, not that much. 2s and 3s the most of it. The ones with the big numbers already had. 30 eggs though. 30 fried eggs. Got a job lot of fried eggs. Right, you be good my little pukas, and remember if you can't be good, you're naughty.